shit like I'm DMC. Cause I got these niggas lined up like the DMV. Okay, my house so motherfucking big, look like a B&B. He come off the head and nothing else, can't stick no D in me. Under head good, he went to college, ICDC. He wanna be the only nigga. Bitch, it ain't no iron team, come on. Get off that damn Julio, act a Julio. Bitch, I got your motherfucking phone, that's how you do me, ho. Hey, bitch, don't let me find out you with a groupie, ho. You gon' be with Tupac when I come shoot up that studio.
The Real Life Shit podcast.
Hey, it's that real life shit, nigga.
Yeah. Welcome to the Real Life Shit podcast, the realest hip-hop podcast in the world, hosted by everyone's favorite Nigerian, Ehizoje, a.k.a. the Anointed One. Go ahead, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All you gotta do is spell my name right. That's Ehizoje. Again, that's Ehizoje. And go ahead and follow the podcast too. They got their own handle. That's RLS_podcast. Again, that's RLS_podcast. And on today's episode, I got one of my co-hosts with me. I got a special guest with me. So go ahead, tell the people who you is, what you be doing, and why they should follow you. Guest first.
What's up, everybody? My name is Maiyah. My IG handle is my_too cute, 2 with 2 O's. Yeah, you should follow me because I could teach you something.
Welcome to the podcast, Mike. We're going to get into what you're teaching later, but Imani, go ahead.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Imani Lene from the Imani Lene Show. Maybe you've heard of me, maybe not. You should follow me at Imani Lene, IMANILENE, IMANILENE.
Welcome back to the podcast, Imani. How have y'all been? It's been a while since I seen Maiyah. I seen you randomly.
Yeah, when you were over here and you were with Tyra.
Yeah. Shout out to
that's the last
Miss
time
Majors. Shout out to Debbie too.
Yeah, that was the first time I seen you in a really long time, and that was the last time I saw you.
Were you here too?
Yeah, I was here. It was me.
Then she said you're not memorable.
I was here. We was talking. It was you and Tyra and me and EJ and
Cherokee. I remember Cherokee being there. She was there. Not you.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, Cherokee was there because we're talking about the Beyonce album.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's the episode that didn't come out.
Oh. Yeah, because it was a few of us. Yeah, we was there.
That was the last time I seen you guys, and that was like the beginning of this year?
I don't know when that was.
That's got to be like beginning of summer.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But even before that, I haven't seen you guys in so long. These are really my peeps, y'all.
Shout out to Full Again.
Go Titans.
Imani, you doing 75 hard?
Yes, I am. I'm on day 27 today.
Okay. How's that going?
It's going pretty well. I say I'm seeing results slowly but surely. I've only cheated a very small amount.
When's the last time you cheated?
I honestly can't even remember.
It's on the table. I'm just wondering.
I've been hitting my workouts in the morning and at night, and I've been really sticking to a pretty strict diet, so I'm very proud. And I've been reading.
Shout
out to you.
I'm doing all
I can do a 75.
You can. Anyone can do it. You just got to believe in yourself. But
I don't have the time.
That's hard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, I feel like it takes a lot of time and effort.
Yeah,
which is what makes it hard. Which is what makes it, difficult.
Yeah, and I'm realizing that once I get into the swing of like waking up early, it doesn't seem so hard because I'll wake up super early to get the first workout out of the way, and then I'll go through my day, and then at the end of the night I'll just go for a walk, and then that's both my workouts. But yeah, I'm also rebranding, so I don't have any pictures on Instagram right now, but I'm gonna.
What do you mean rebranding?
I wanna start getting in my filmmaking bag.
Okay.
So I just kind of delete all my pictures, and I'm so sick of TikTok. They've got me on the freaking shadow ban list since the beginning for like a year now. I can't get over it.
You gotta email them, girl.
Should I email them? Will that do something?
Yes.
Oh, I never thought about doing that.
If you email, they mean you're serious and you mean business. I'm telling you, I can teach you something.
Okay. You know what? She's right.
Yeah, she do be teaching. She do be teaching.
TikTok.
Okay.
Like, yo, I'm shadow banned.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's really good advice. I'm going to do that. But I also want to start putting stuff on YouTube, like more short film type vibes.
Okay, so I'm assuming you archived everything on Instagram.
Yeah.
So the first post back has to be like a big one.
I know, and the more I not even overthink it, but the more I think about it and I like try to like plan this out, I'm like, I do want it to be big, but then I'm like, as big as I want it to be, it's gonna take a lot of planning and a lot of time to really be serious and like have something lined up.
With like a photo, or are you gonna have like a little like mini 30 to 60 second little short clip?
I'm hoping to come back with a video.
Okay.
Wait, so you're doing filmmaking, like you're?
Yeah, I wanna. Write and produce and direct.
That is so
and stuff.
cool.
Yeah.
Y'all heard Ehizoje?
Yeah, so I'm trying to like transition into that. And also, Latto called me a brokey, so I need to get my money up for real. Because she's right. I can't even lie. Like, I just got to do better. But I also am an artist, so I gotta find the balance in those two.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like y'all came on a good week because a lot of shit has been going down in the culture over the past like few days. We were just talking about Shannon Sharp.
Yes.
Y'all were saying there's no way that he did that shit.
No way. No way.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think Shannon Sharp did it at all. I think the girl did it.
I think she did
I think he had the phone open.
Ooh, plot twist.
Oh, wow.
I didn't think about that.
Me either.
And she, for whatever reason, wanted to make sure that her name got out there. And that
What's her name? Who is she?
Michelle. Oh, you didn't watch the video.
Yeah, no, I'm
I watched
offline.
the video, but it wasn't much to the video.
I mean,
It's mostly audio, huh?
It's all audio. It's all audio. He letting you know exactly what her name is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Oh, I didn't hear him say her name. He was saying her name.
But it's like there's plenty of Michelle.
It was between the grunts. He was doing like, you know.
Oh, I didn't hear. I just heard the grunts, but I didn't hear no Michelle. But I seen people post it, and I was kind of confused. Like maybe that was on a previous.
What does she look
interview.
like?
No idea.
She sound Mexican.
You can't see what she look like.
Sorry.
You can't see what she look like.
Am I allowed to?
You can say whatever the fuck you want. This
that real life shit, nigga.
I gotta listen to it because
I only listened to it once, so I can't tell you what her ethnicity is.
That's funny. I'm gonna listen.
But Maiyah will teach you something, so maybe she's right.
I'm like,
maybe
I'm gonna listen.
Right.
I believe you, honestly.
Michelle.
Okay.
I'd be Afro Latino.
They say it was to put to rest all the allegations of his sexuality.
The internet.
I never thought. It never gave. Game.
Internet's gonna internet, but
yeah,
like that nigga been around. Like he got some pieces on his roster. Like
I don't know his roster.
He was with Nicole Murphy.
I don't know who that is.
Eddie Murphy's ex-wife.
Yeah,
she's beautiful.
Bad.
I didn't know that. And like that makes sense though. I can actually see them being together. I never got like homophobic vibes from Shannon.
Or homosexual.
Yeah. I did. I always thought he gave a little bit of that.
You be thinking a lot of people gay.
I do. I think everybody's gay actually.
You think I'm gay?
I think everybody's a little bit gay. Maybe you're not like fully on like one side, like all the way gay, but like
public service announcement. I love women.
Okay, yeah. So you're like probably on the lesser gay side.
Women dibble and dabble, but guys is very either cutthroat or not.
I think society says it is, but they are also on the spectrum. They just have to eat. It's either you're in or out, and it's like really, they're all in there. They're all in there. Just some more than others, in my opinion. That's my humble opinion.
I think women dibble and dabble, and they don't even be like bisexual.
Absolutely.
They just be wanting
it's
to.
It's just like fun.
Yeah.
They just be drunk.
They be drunk. They just be wanting to have a good time.
I don't know. It's a spectrum for both, but I think Shannon, he's a little bit on that other side.
What makes you say that though?
Just his mannerisms and like his voice and stuff, and his physique a little bit.
Because he's buff.
Not even that he's buff. It's I don't know. It's just little things
because
that I observe about him.
Smaller
the way he
sizes
walks.
and what
He wears tight clothes. I don't know. And it's like I see the masculine.
He's a buff nigga who got rich, got stylist, and you know all these clothes run small. So
I mean, what's his name? He wears stylish stuff. He's I don't know the athletes. I don't think this guy's
Russell Westbrook.
I think maybe he plays basketball.
Light skin.
No, he plays football. That's Sierra's husband.
Russell Westbrook.
Wait.
No,
I'm
talking
thinking
about
about Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Russell Westbrook. Well,
He plays football. There's a football guy.
No, Russell Wilson plays football. Russell Westbrook plays basketball.
Russell Wilson, that's Sierra.
Yes.
And then the other one, who'd you say?
Russell
Basketball.
Westbrook.
He plays basketball.
Yes.
He's stylish. I don't think he's gay. And there's another one who plays football who's kind of stylish. He'd be wearing them hats to the side. I don't think he's gay.
Newton?
Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't give gay to me.
Interesting.
Some, it's just... some people just, to me... And I don't think it's like a bad thing or it's like I'm trying to stab at them. It's just personally, I just think that, and that's fine with me. Like, I get down with the gays. Like, I like the gays.
I love the gays.
I love the gays.
They're
Like,
so
I really
funny.
do. They're
So
great.
much fun.
I love them, but I don't know. Some people are offended when you call them gay, but it's like, don't be mad. Like, I think everyone's gay. It's okay.
I think saying everyone's gay is crazy.
That is
I
crazy.
know, it's...
But
I'm ahead of my time. It'll come out. Everyone is gay.
All right, y'all. Let's go into these top fives. Top five.
Top 5.
Black movies. Last time Imani was here, we did black shows.
That was also
Oh,
difficult.
actually-
There's way more shows, though, than there are movies.
Before we get into it, because you asked a question and people started hitting me up about your question.
It's a good question.
Is it? Because
Yes.
everyone was all like, what the fuck is she talking about?
What? No, it's a good question and it's valid.
All right,
What
Maiyah.
makes a black movie?
No. That wasn't...
Oh, what question are you talking about?
I guess it wasn't a question. It was a statement.
What?
So,
Oh, is White Chicks a black movie?
yes.
Yes.
I don't think it is.
It's not a white movie though. It's not. I think what makes a black movie is when obviously there's known black stars in it. For White Chicks, as far as like producing it and starring in it,
the
makes it a
lens.
black movie. But it's just such a classic. It's just something that's talked about within the black community. I think white people just wouldn't personally talk. They wouldn't know what The Wood is. That's a
Facts.
black movie.
Facts.
Exactly.
Shout out to The Wood.
That's a black movie.
That's
That's
a
a black White
movie
Chicks is not a black movie. It's just a movie with black people.
True,
I
but
feel like it's a different genre of black movie.
It's like when I looked up black movies for this, Shark Tale was on there.
Like a white person wouldn't be
Yes.
able to make a White Chicks. Like that script, a white person can't make that.
absolutely.
Well, yeah, no, but that doesn't mean just because it's made by. I mean, a white person could make a black movie if they if they got black writers and had a black cast. Like that's not.
So,
the
are you
criteria.
saying White Chicks is not a black movie because they were portraying white people?
I'm just saying the movie is mostly white people, and it's mostly.
The movie is actually how
About black people
It's how
are
black people
portraying
view
white
white people.
people.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's how they view white people and their,
I don't know. I just don't see it as a black film, and maybe it's because I've like put black films in like this certain category that they have to. Not even because I don't think that's true that they have to be like sad or whatever, or like show our struggles and stuff. Because I hate that honestly, but. I don't know. I just don't see White Chicks as a black movie. Like, I just don't see it. Like, I see black movies as like a black cast, and like, not only are the main characters black, but everyone's black. Like, it's a black movie, and it's a black community movie. Like, I don't know. And I like that White Chicks has transcended, and everyone knows White Chicks.
Yeah.
But I feel like most black movies are black movies because they're mostly known by us. Whereas
But-
White Chicks isn't that.
Like EJ said, it's black people giving like like if white people were to write that, it would not hit the same. But because they're black, it hits the same, and it's like we can relate to it because it's like this is how we view white people and how
exactly.
white chicks to be
Exactly.
acting. So it makes it a black movie to me, in my opinion.
Like-
but I respect your opinion. That's
Like-
interesting.
like Get Out is a black movie. That's a black horror movie.
See, that's where I don't agree.
Why don't you agree? Why don't you agree? Let's talk about it.
I think
Not enough black people. Well, it's more black people in Get Out than there is White Chicks.
maybe I agree to disagree. I think you think that it's a black movie because it's about black issues, black struggle. It's a black main character.
it's
Which makes me feel like
very much black undertones, and also at the same time talking about how, again, white people view us just in a different light.
And I think it would be considered a black movie just because it's like the whole concept of it would be talked about within the black community. But the way, and I love, what
That's
is his
why White
Jordan
Chicks-
Peele? Like,
Yeah,
I
Jordan
love him. I love the way he just like, executed that whole movie. Like, that's one of my favorite movies, actually.
Dang, even the way you just described Get Out made me feel like Get Out actually is a black movie, but it made me even more strongly feel that White Chicks isn't. Because it's just like, we're just making fun of white people. Like, I just don't think that's a black movie.
That's a common occurrence.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
That was like every day in high school, like at the lunch table. Like,
I don't know a lot of white people. Like, I don't just be talking about them. So, like, I don't know. I love the movie White Chicks. I think it is a classic. It is literally one of my favorites. I could watch it at any time of the day, any time of the year, no matter what. I could watch it back to back.
Fact.
But I don't know if I think it's a black movie. But I love that the main characters are black, even though they're dressed as white women the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about your top 5 then. Top five.
Okay. Me first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Top 5 black movies of all time.
Top 5 black movies of all time. Okay. My top 5 black movies of all time, in no particular order, are Friday After Next,
Okay.
Best Man Holiday, Straight Outta Compton, All About the Benjamins, and Girls Trip. Those are black movies. And you can't...
Those are black movies, but those are your top 5?
Yeah.
Yes. Those are my top 5.
So you think Friday After Next is better than Friday? And it's okay. I think that's
I agree.
popular opinion.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
I like Friday. I like all the Fridays.
I don't like the last one.
You're tripping. I like all of Ice Cube's movies. I think he does movies really well. I'd love to work with him one day. I think he's great. Those are my favorite ones.
Girls Trip.
Yeah.
Top 5?
Yes.
5?
All time?
Wow.
Yeah.
She ready? That's that.
I
movie, right?
I had set it off on here, but I switched it because I like Girls Trip because it's just more lighthearted.
You like Girls Trip over Say? Oh, okay. If it's because it's
lighthearted. Okay,
yeah,
that
that's
makes
kind of
sense.
what I was. I don't like things that are just too draining on my
The
emotions.
black movies just be so relatable. Like, Set It Off was just so like...
Set It Off is really good. It was on
like,
here.
it was no happy ending for real. And like, that may happen in real life. Like, that's something...
You trying to rob a bank?
And I don't like that. I want there to be happy
Don't
endings.
tell me what's a good time, Maiyah.
I feel like we need more black movies with happy endings.
True.
Even though historically, black, I mean, it's not over yet, I guess, but historically, black people don't have happy endings in their movies, and they be so sad and stuff. And so I like the idea of these. A lot of these movies do have happy endings, and they are all black cast.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my movies did not have happy endings, and that's my main critique of some of these movies. Especially my favorite. I have one favorite black movie, and then everything else is just whatever. But
Okay.
Maiyah.
Actually, Imani had one of my favorites.
Top five.
So this is my top 5, not in any order. We'll start with the one that you said, All About the Benjamins. Love it.
So good.
Rush Hour 1, 2, or 3.
Ooh,
They can all go.
those are pretty good.
So you count. Wait.
Wait, you didn't let me finish.
Okay, my fault. All right, keep going.
Okay, so we'll start over. So my top 5 are All About the Benjamins, Rush Hour, Beauty Shop, Honey, and Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Okay.
Love Don't Cost a Thing is a really, really good one.
Yeah, that's fire.
I forgot it existed.
Shout out to Nick Cannon, man.
Ooh, that is good. You just
For sure.
You just changed
Top
it.
5 black movies I could watch any time of the day, every time.
All right, you were cool with Rush Hour being a black movie, but you're not cool with White Chicks being a black movie.
Yeah, Chris Tucker is black the whole time, and Honey is.
Terry Crews is black the whole time. What are we talking about?
But he's not a main character. And Honey is a black movie, even though Jessica Alba ain't black. That's a black movie.
But it's a black movie because how? Because it's talking about hip hop?
It's just a black movie. Something about that movie screams black movie. It's not even that it's talking about hip hop. It's that all the characters are black and they're talking about black issues and things like that. Honey, I used to watch that movie all the time when I was younger.
Oh my God, I
Honey
love
low-key
Honey.
trash. I'm not gonna.
I haven't seen
crazy.
it. I haven't seen it as an adult. Like I used to watch it all the time when I was younger. So I'm
It's
like,
on Tubi.
okay, I should watch it again.
That's with Jessica Alba, right?
And what's his name?
Okay.
Trying to sleep with her at the end, and she's like, no, and he's all.
I forgot his
that
name.
white
but
boy,
No, not the white boy.
the white producer guy.
It's the what? Oh yes.
Yeah, he tried to get with her. She's like, what?
But I love when Missy Elliott come through and
See?
what's that choreographer's name? Where she's like, "What is this?"
Yes,
I love that movie. I love dancing movies. Like,
that's good. That's a good list.
yeah.
Yeah, Love Don't Cost a Thing. That's up there.
That's really good. Yeah,
I'm not
sure.
gonna
I
lie.
gotta knock
For
one of
sure.
mine for that one because oh my gosh, I used to watch that every day.
Christina
actually.
Milian.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Crazy. I would
She's
let her change
still
my life.
bad to this day.
Facts. I just watched a movie on. There's a movie on Netflix that she's in. I was just like, damn. All right.
She's so pretty.
My top 5 black movies all time. 1, Friday. 2, Menace to Society. 3, Do the Right Thing. 4, Boys in the Hood. 5, Love and Basketball. That's no specific order though. But my favorite movie of all time is Menace to Society.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all even like typical, stereotypical black answers. Like, what is your movie that you would turn on right now if you got the chance? It would be Menace to Society?
No.
Yeah, Menace to Society. Yeah.
You would just sit there and watch that whole movie just because.
Wait, you don't like Menace to Society?
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but I'm just saying your favorite, your top 5 black movies.
That is my favorite.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what movie don't you like that I listed out?
I think I would just say, well, Friday After Next, love that movie down.
Boys in the Hood?
Because I love, but yeah, Boys in the Hood, like,
It's
no
just
happy
a
ending.
tragedy.
Boys
No
in the,
happy
But
ending.
it's a good movie.
And the whole movie is just like, no.
What do you mean the whole movie was good?
It just leads up to just sorrows. It just ruins everything. Like, he couldn't have just went to college. Like, that would have made it a good movie.
I mean,
He had to die in an alleyway and be taken to his mother bloody and nasty. Like, no.
Some people die.
No, and they don't got to die like that, and we don't got to see it. No, that I will never. And I never seen half the other ones you said. A lot of black movies I looked up.
Which ones did I say that you didn't?
I've never seen Do the Right Thing.
And I've never seen Love and Basketball.
So how is this stereotypical? All right, that's crazy. But how is it stereotypical black movies if you never seen it?
They just are. I ain't even seen them, and I know those is black movies.
I know
There's no
Do the
question
Right
about
Thing.
it.
I like Spike Lee as a director. First
Okay.
off, yeah. He's
Love
one
and
of my-
Basketball, though, that's like, if you're black, like, you gotta watch that movie. It's just like mandatory.
Imani.
I saw a breakdown.
How have you never seen Love and Basketball?
There's a lot of things that I haven't seen.
All right, I got a question. It's based off Love and Basketball. What's the craziest thing you would do to win the nigga back?
Nothing.
Because she decided to play one-on-one
Mine
against a
went blank.
professional NBA. What did you say?
So my mind went blank. Like, what?
Win
What
them
you
back.
mean?
Like, I don't get it. I can't think of anything.
I'll ask them straight up, do you want to be together? Yes
Yeah,
or no?
like,
That's it.
like literally, the most I can do is say, "Let's get back together." If they say no, it's like I
I did everything I could do.
I can't do nothing else.
So you're not gonna play in one-on-one?
No.
Have you seen me play basketball ever in your life?
Nah, dude, there's one right there. We could go hoop.
You don't want to see that. Trust me. It's just letting him go. If you gotta play basketball to get him back, like, just go get some guy you don't have to play basketball.
Sometimes
for.
it's the thought that counts. Why does the man always have to be the one
I didn't
to
say
step
that.
out of his body to save the relationship?
What are you talking about?
Why does a man have to be the one? I think because just men are just difficult in general. They're hard to read. Y'all don't really understand anything. It would make sense if you just come to me and you tell me what you want.
Okay.
Rather than me trying to figure it out or pull it out of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Men are so.
I'm outnumbered, so I'm not gonna push back too crazy.
Why are
but
men so confusing and strange? But the thing is, men are also really simple. And if they like you, they really will just like do things for you and tell you. Mm-hmm. And it'll really be that simple because men actually are that simple. And when it's all complicated and stuff like that, that's when you realize I shouldn't have to do anything because if he liked me, he would just do it.
sometimes it's complicated because we don't like the fact that we like you so much.
Oh my God.
Sometimes we're in like places in our lives where it's just like, nah, I really need to like, focus on my own shit. And then here comes this girl and it's just like, damn, I caught feelings. I'm not in a place in my life where I could really like provide or
if you're
be the person I want to be.
So if you're in a place where you can provide, no, I can't even ask you because it don't even matter. And it isn't. I changed my mind
Nah, that's
because I was referring to someone else, but it's like I'm like, no, I don't even want to
okay.
fall into that
Okay. Rabbit hole.
trap. Yeah, it's just because then I'm gonna have to tell y'all the whole story, and then y'all just gonna tell me basically what I already know. If they wanted to, they would.
Story time with Monty. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
You guys want to hear it for real?
Yes.
It's not even a real story. It's like it's a story. Okay. It's just a simple story. I'm gonna try to keep it as short and simple, as straight to the point. I met this guy months ago in May at the club, just randomly. Talked to him at the club. We hit it
Great
off.
place to meet
Whatever.
somebody.
I know, right? That's what you.
I'm being serious.
No, I know. Yeah.
I met
He
some
looked
spectacular
good.
people in the club.
I saw him. He looked good. We started talking in the club. Great. We had each other on Instagram. We don't speak again for several months. I'm like, okay, he's just someone I follow on Instagram now who happened to look good. He passes the bar. Now he's a lawyer. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. He's a lawyer. He's good looking. He's tall. I'm attracted to
You
this
shoot your
man.
shot?
No, I didn't say anything to him because I just felt like if he wanted to talk to me, he would. And so we didn't talk for a long time. Then a couple weeks ago, he invited me to this event because he's also a talent manager. He was like, "Oh, come to this event." I go to the event. He's busy doing all this stuff. I barely talked to him the whole time. I was like talking to one of his friends. I gotta leave. Before I leave, he's like, "Oh, I hope you had such a great time holding my hand. Did you have a good time? Thank you so much for coming." I'm looking at him. I'm like, "Oh my God, you're so fine. Like, you invited me here. I wish we could have talked more, but I gotta go." I leave. Barely any DMs, barely anything. We really don't talk that much. He invites me to his house during the heat wave. He's like, "I'm having a little shindig at my house. Come over. We're all gonna be swimming and barbecuing. Come." I come again. I'm hanging out with him and his friends. Don't get me wrong. He's a nice guy. Everybody there was cool. I had a good time. Like, I enjoyed myself. It was a great time. But in my head, I'm thinking, this is a fine lawyer man who I would like to get to know. We don't talk the whole time. And I'm like, what the hell? Why you don't want to talk to me? Like, it's like we just never ever talk.
Did you try and start conversation at all?
Yes, that's what you're supposed to do.
What? Start conversation?
Yes, he invited you.
Yeah,
you go speak to the host or speak
I spoke to him when I got there, but then he was like grilling and he was like, "Oh yeah, go grab a chair, get something to drink."
As someone who used to host things like pretty often,
They're busy.
I like the next day, someone would ask like, "Oh, how was it?" I'm like, "You tell me," because I was busy the whole time.
Yeah. I even asked him after, like, "Why do you invite me but you don't talk to me?" And he was like, "Oh, I just invited you because I wanted you to share the space with us, and every interaction I've had with you has been positive, so I thought you would get along with everyone." And so I just said, "Okay," but I'm like, okay, like, should I have been like, I don't know. I didn't know if I should stand next to him at the grill. I would have been all burning up. He was at the grill, and I don't know.
So you didn't want to suffer with them
Yes.
in the heat.
I don't.
Or do you need anything to drink? Do you want something to drink? He's grilling. He making your food.
She teaching
Bro,
you
I
something.
never see.
I could teach you some.
She could teach me something because I need to learn. And see, I just didn't know. And also, I didn't really know what to say. And then when we would interact in very brief points, it would be like just this like, we both are a little bit awkward, a little bit cutesy, but like really don't really know what to say. And I don't even know what to say. And it's funny because I talked to everyone else there and I didn't know none of those people. And they were all really cool and nice. And they were all like actors, directors, cool stuff. So it was really cool. But I was just like, dang, I wish he would have talked to me.
So not only is he like reaching out, inviting you places, he's inviting you into spaces where you could actually like propose yourself forward and network and whatnot.
I think it's great, but I also just wish he would talk to me because I don't know how to talk to him.
You should DM him right now.
Heck no.
Yes, I agree.
What?
Or even like, stay at the event a little longer. Like now that you know that if this is his event and he invited you, you stay, I get the fact that you didn't, help clean up, then get that one-on-one with him and because you never even what if you never even got an invite to the second event? Like that first invite, you should have stayed, talk to him, see what he's about, actually have that one-on-one. And then, but I think sometimes like that was like a moment where it's like, you gotta kind of, you
Seize
already
the moment.
was getting
I would
the
talk
bait.
to him whenever
You got the invite.
I know,
Pull
but
up.
I came and I brought games.
And you talk to everybody but him.
I talked to him a little bit, but he was always just at the grill, and so I just didn't know. What to do. And I personally, you guys are right. You caught me red-handed. I'm a little bit awkward. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I just be thinking
You ain't got game, man. It's cool. It's fine.
Haven't I said that before? I don't got no game.
You might have. I be half listening
I really
sometimes.
don't. I really don't have a lot of games, so I just go there. I made sure I look cute, y'all. I had on a nice bathing suit. I had on my hair. Everything looked cute. I brought games.
Yeah.
I was very personal. I talked to everybody. Everything was cool. Everything was fine and dandy. But I just never ever spoke to him, and he's the one who invited me. I only spoke to him in brief little encounters, like just short little, barely anything. And now I'm just like, oh, I have to give up. But thank you for saying I shouldn't give up because maybe I should talk to him more. I just don't know be knowing what to say.
And it's easier when you are actually face to face. Because I think through the DM and through texting, it just gets a little like distractions happen. And it may not be genuine through a text. But I think him inviting you was like his way of like, I want to see you. I want to talk to you face to face. I want to.
But he didn't talk to me face to face.
But he was
and even when I asked him,
He wanted to be around you though.
I know.
He definitely wanted to.
Which was great.
He was like, all right, how do I like invite this girl out without it being too serious? Because obviously we met at a club, we just talked about this and that. I'm hosting this thing. Let me bring her around. That way I,
So
Right.
was I ridiculous to ask him that? Do you think he'll ever invite me anywhere again? I didn't say anything bad after.
Has he?
Well, that was just, it was like last weekend that I saw him.
Okay.
So.
I mean,
I think maybe you should invite him somewhere.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you
I
go.
know, but I don't know where to invite him to. I don't know. You guys.
It could be lunch.
So
it could
stressed.
be brunch.
Lunch? Maya, what do you think? Maya could teach
I mean,
me
if
something.
you say he fine, says you better
think
get
he's fine.
on it. You may never get this opportunity. It's like that one scenario where y'all seen it where
guys
like the
can
little
hide
boy
me.
was sent the boat and like he was like, no, I'm waiting for God to come get me. And it's like, God done sent you the boats and like you ain't hopped on the boat to go home. Like, that's you.
You out here waiting for a sign, and then
Okay.
every sign that
Waiting for a
comes, you're
sign,
like,
every
nah,
time it
that's
come,
not
you
that's
like,
not the right sign. That's
I'm not
not
gonna talk to him. He grilling. Like, girl, you sitting in this fine man presence and he done invited you personally. If you don't go take over the grill, go use the bathroom. I got it.
I don't know how to.
You know how a girl Maya?
No, I don't.
I was gonna say I'm
Nah.
not.
This is great
But
advice.
it don't seem hard. I mean, you ain't really doing much.
Okay. I'm gonna take everything you guys were saying into consideration.
I think you should hit him.
Because I was just thinking, the whole reason I even brought this story up is because you said, if I had a job and I have this and that. I'm like, I know this guy is doing well for himself.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why isn't he like, let's go on a date? That's really what I wanted. And I guess because it didn't happen in the exact way that I wanted, I just was like, okay, I'll talk to him there. But then when we didn't talk, I'm just like, okay, am I crazy? And like, maybe he just wants to like be like a friendly type. Oh, you're an actor. These people are actors. Like, I don't know. I was like, maybe it could just be more like friendly. And I was like, I'm open to friends, but I was like, I don't know. My head wasn't thinking friends as much as it seemed when I was there.
Okay.
Or as much as it felt. You know, it felt more friendly than I imagined it.
All right. Well, hit him up, invite him somewhere, and then give us an update next time you're on the pod.
Okay.
I'll be waiting
Invite
for
him
that.
somewhere. You think so?
Yeah.
Invite him somewhere like where?
Like,
It could be anywhere.
I don't go anywhere. I'm on doing 75 hard. I go to sleep early. Read.
75 hours. When is it over?
November 1st.
Oh, okay. Dang, you don't have to go through Halloween without it.
I know.
Invite him to a Halloween party. Whatever you're doing for Halloween, let him know.
Okay. Halloween. Mm-hmm. Halloween. Okay. Okay.
All right, y'all. We got one more top 5 list we got to go through. Top five. Top 5 green flags in a friendship. And we can start off with Maiyah this time.
Oh, you would. My top 5 green flags in a friendship, I would say for one, good relationship with their mom. I would say have to have siblings because you have to just know how to share and know how to compromise. And I think if you just don't have any siblings, that only child syndrome is definitely real. And then I would say a friend that's supportive, obviously, of you, a friend that's honest, that's just going to be brutally honest, like not tell you what you want to hear. Mm-hmm. You definitely need a friend like that. And you need a friend that could fight because somebody like me.
You be talking a lot, your mouth be working?
Absolutely. My mouth definitely works, but these hands I really don't know because I ain't never,
You never been in a fight?
Me either.
So it's just like I could have my friends would be like, my friends will step behind me and I love them dearly, love them down.
That's
but
funny as fuck.
I definitely need a friend that could fight because
At least you honest about it.
my
'cause
might too cute, gonna keep it cute everywhere we go.
At least you honest about it, because some women don't be honest. They be like, because I be seeing them like, yo, you talking hella like, one of us is gonna have to step in like if shit goes down. Like you ain't gonna do nothing. And they be like, no, I'll do so. I was like, no, you're not. Like,
Right.
You know this, but
Good list.
can't be your only
I never
only
considered.
child.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
What if it's too late? What if you find out like way too late?
What do you mean?
Like you're already friends with them.
I mean, you can kind of tell, like I said, they have just only child syndromes, like very selfish, very stubborn, very just like doesn't know how to share. I think if you have a sibling, you kind of just, those tendencies start to like grow on you and you just naturally know like, okay, like if my friend pissed me off, I still love him to death, but I'll love him at a distance for now. Like only child syndrome is like they're used to being alone. So they just don't give a fuck.
What about the good relationship with the mother? Why the mother and not the father?
I would just say because your mom is just someone who brought you into this world. I think just a good relationship with your mom says a lot about, but I think that kind of ties hand in hand with like I'm just thinking as a female perspective, having a good relationship with your mom or your sister says a lot about a person.
I'm really close with my mom and my sister.
Yeah, I'm super close with my mom. So I think that just plays a huge part in like the friendships, because they're just other women, and we know women as us, we can get like emotional, and like learning just how women work and how women talk, and just it's just different. Like if you're not close with your mom, or you're always into it with your mom, or you say you hate your mom, I just don't know if I could be friends with somebody like that.
I get that.
All right, Imani. Top five.
Okay, my green flags in friendship is just okay. So my first one is high vibes, which kind of just means like it's just really easy and it really flows, and like you're just vibrating high, like on a high frequency when you're together, and it's just easy and you don't have to overthink it, or you don't get too tired of each other. Like you can just spend the whole day together, and you know it's just good vibes that just don't run out. And it's kind of like unspoken, like it's just a feeling. And then consideration of your feelings, because I'm just really emotional. I'm a very emotional, sensitive girl, so I think it's really important for people to be considerate of that, especially if they're going to be my friends. I guess loyalty is a green flag. And I mean, like, I didn't realize how important loyalty, like, was to me until, like, the more recent years of my life. So now I'm like, oh, they're like, I never really thought of it as, like, something that even mattered or was a thing that you need in friendships. Like, I thought it was just kind of a given, but it really is, like, a green flag to have that. I think having similar interests is a green flag, because that's just another way for things to just kind of be easy, because you already have things that you both can do together that you both enjoy. And then just someone who is encouraging and, like, I don't know, I guess supportive or encouraging of your goals and the things you want to do. Like if you're, say, doing a diet, they're not going to try to feed you a bunch of crap. Or if you're trying to be an actor, they're, going to send you acting gigs. I don't know. No. I appreciate you, girl. You have no idea.
I brought cookies earlier.
I only ate just a little teeny amount of cookies.
So you think self-interest is like mandatory? Because I feel like I don't have a lot of like similar interests to like most of my friends outside of like sports. But when it comes to like things that like I really care about, like music, there's only like a select few people that can actually like relate to me on the music tip. And then when it comes to like just things like travel and like cooking, there's like other people. It's like, okay, you like to travel too, so I could talk to you about traveling, or you like to cook too. Let's like talk about recipes and shit.
I mean, I don't think it's mandatory. I think you can definitely have good friends that like have like varying interest in you. I just think it's a green flag when we do have similar interests, because then we can always just bond over that. Like,
it makes it easier.
Yeah, I really like when things just feel really simple and easy, and you not like you have to like, I don't know, do too much or go not even above and beyond, because sometimes you do want to go above and beyond for your friends, like, and that's beautiful. But like when it's really easy and simple, it's just really like underrated, I feel like.
Okay. All right. My top five. My top 5 green flags in friendship. It's gonna sound simple, and you could be like, oh, because you were man. But I did take some time to think about this. I did take some time to think about this.
Men are simple.
So top 5 green flags in friendship. You gotta be honest. You gotta be trustworthy. You gotta be self-confident. You gotta be ambitious. And you gotta be respectable. So I think
respectable is a great
really
one.
That's a great list, and respectable is really good.
Yes,
that's a great list.
Like I feel like honesty and trustworthy, like that's like self-explanatory. When it comes to like self-confidence, it's like me succeeding in something shouldn't make you feel bad. Like, like when I see like my friends like do well, I'm just trying to celebrate them, and that's gonna inspire me to want to do well too. I'm not gonna be envious or anything like that. And I feel like sometimes when people lack self-confidence, that's when the envy comes in, and you know the disdain for your friend. That should never be a thing.
So real.
Ambitious. It doesn't have to be like a money thing, or just like you have a dream or you have a goal and you're striving for that.
Yeah.
If your goal is to have a family and some kids and you're working towards that, good. Like you're making the appropriate steps to do that. If your goal is to have a lot of money and that's what you're trying to do,
and being around people who are ambitious, I feel like that goes when I said like people who are having encouragement, not like, oh, you have to encourage me, but even by just being themselves and doing their own things and having their own ambitions, or ambitions, that encourages me and like inspires me, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
When you get around people who are just living life like every day, like not going out, just working and going home, and they're like, oh, this is all it is for me. It's like,
it's so much more, and you try to like encourage them, but it's just like if you don't have somebody like that, it's like we can't be on the same path, because if I'm gonna go this way but you want to stay back here,
and you can't make them be ambitious.
Exactly.
You can't really teach people to be ambitious. You just either they are or they aren't. And it's like if you want to, yeah,
and then respectable, like when we step outside, like you're not gonna make a fool of yourself. You're gonna do the right things. Yeah. Also, like I gotta be able to that comes into trust as well. I should be able to trust you in certain situations where it's all like, all right, you're gonna do the right thing, not because it benefits you, just because it's the right thing. You know, it's a respectable thing to do. So
I think the respectable Black thing to do is when you walk in a room, you speak to everyone.
It depends where you're at. So it depends where you're at.
Well, okay, that makes sense. Like, and obviously not at like a big party, you're not gonna say hi to everybody. Yeah. But if you walk into a space, you say hi to everyone. I think just not speaking is kind of like just disrespectful.
Yeah.
And it's kind of awkward.
I think it's different for a man. I feel like there's certain times where you just can't work the whole room. Even if it's like smaller, it's like...
It could be a hello. Hi, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, like a grand hello.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
If it's hella people, it's like, hello, how are you doing? Type shit.
Yeah. I feel you on that one.
I feel the same way.
My mama is real good at spotting the red flags in a friendship. So she be like, that girl ain't right. Be like, you know what? You was right, girl. I let her slide, but I'm like, you know what? Came to find out, you was right.
Are y'all good with like meeting parents? I feel like every time I meet like someone's parents,
I'm very shy.
I usually be like on point. I can tell they like me. I'm like, you laughing at all my jokes.
You was talking to Didi and Kiki.
Yeah, they cool.
That's my mom and her twin sister.
They cool with me?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You see? Look.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they're twins. That's crazy.
I think you're likable though. Like you're likable.
Thank you, twin.
You're welcome. I think me though, I'm very much shy. Like I could talk if you're speaking to me. Like I'll say hello, but then I'll kind of just like be in my little corner.
Yeah, I was gonna say like at Fullerton, I feel like I barely like. Not that we barely spoke. Like I would have to always initiate. I'm like, why are you just being quiet? Like, there's a whole group of us like talking. Like,
right.
And she really can't talk, but she'll be quiet.
I'll be quiet because then I'll just talk forever.
She really funny as fuck too.
She's
like,
so funny.
You just gotta like drag her into the conversation. It's just like, all right, but
I think I'm good with parents. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I really met some parents. I'm trying to think. But I always just do the same thing and it usually works out. I just smile.
What do you do? Give me some tips.
I just smile a lot and nod and just
That's my go-to.
Honestly, I smile and nod and I just am really friendly. Friendly has saved my life over and over and over again.
Right.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I was just being an active listener.
Oh no, you look like you had something to say or to negate.
It wasn't gonna be something to say like against you. I was just gonna say what I do.
Oh, okay. What do you do?
I talk shit.
What?
Like if they're like a fan of a sports team, that's when I really get into my bag.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'd be like,
that makes sense.
You a Chargers fan?
But that's fun though.
You hate your life.
That brings out people's personalities.
Right. Especially the dads. My dad is such a sports guy. You talk to him about sports, you in. You good.
You in. Come on in.
Let's get into these real or weirds.
Why you being weird to me?
Who being weird? That's disrespectful.
We gonna see if people are being weird or not. We gonna see. So first thing, a couple days ago, a week ago now, Kendrick gets announced. He's performing at the Super Bowl. Third time performing, first time being a headliner. First hip hop rapper to be a full time headliner because Dr. Dre is more of a producer. So Kendrick gets a nod. I didn't think nothing of it, but the internet started going crazy because the Super Bowl is in New Orleans this year. They thought it should be Lil Wayne.
Is he from New Orleans or something?
He is from New Orleans.
Okay, right.
My fault. I didn't mean to look at you like that.
See, that's how you doing.
I apologize.
He's from New Orleans.
New Orleans. Do y'all think it's real or weird that Kendrick got chose over Lil Wayne to perform at the Super Bowl?
I think it's real.
Why do you think it's real?
I think it's real because I think it's Hollywood, it's the industry, it's business, it's money. Kendrick dropped a hot diss song. Mm-hmm. It makes sense that for the Super Bowl you would put Kendrick as a headliner. Like, why not? Like, he's hot right now. Everybody listen to his song, and it's not like he has a bad catalog. Like, put Kendrick on the map. Okay, cool. I think just because it's in New Orleans doesn't mean it has to be somebody from the hometown that, I mean, it's been in New Orleans
several times.
So it's just not Lil Wayne's time right now. I think
first time since Jay-Z took over the selection process, though.
Right. So I think it's definitely real. I think it's just business and it's money and it's nothing personal.
Imani?
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Yeah, I think that's just the name of the game. I think Kendrick is hot right now, and I don't know. Like, maybe people know something about what Lil Wayne has been doing, but I don't know anything about Lil Wayne. I haven't heard about him in forever. I didn't even know he was from New Orleans. But but when you said that, I did think, oh, okay, I guess that might be a reason to feel like, oh, maybe he should be the headliner. But yeah, Kendrick Lamar, the diss track, like, we've been singing his music all summer. Like, everyone loves him. He's probably going to sing that song there. And then all the Americans are going to feel like, and we just had, like, what is it? The Olympics, so all the Americans are going to be like, oh yeah, no one's like us. And then really it's like the LA people who are like, it's the rest of y'all that's not like us. But it's just like everybody can sing that song. It's
Olympics are coming to LA in a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully the subways will be done. You think they'll be done? I know that's
We're going to have subways
that's what they're building.
in LA?
Yeah.
I don't know
trains.
I don't know
Lord.
about subways. I know they're trying to work on some high-speed trains to Vegas that will be done by 2028. I didn't hear anything about subways. I don't know if we have the infrastructure for subways.
They're building them already.
Really?
Yeah.
That's news to me.
Underground is crazy.
Underground, yeah.
That's news to me. But I believe you, though.
They're saying they're supposed to be ready by the time the Olympics, but I'm like, there's no way they're going to finish all that in 4 years.
They should. Like,
but I'm seeing a lot of projects pop up on the freeways. They're trying to beautify California by 2027. I've been seeing the signs.
I live on the west side of LA, so like the public transportation is actually like not too bad over here. But LA in general, public transportation is like trash.
Yeah,
it's like ridiculously bad.
It's so bad.
So hopefully they do. But anyway, I think it's real as well. But because I got to stall out Lil Wayne a little bit because you were talking a little crazy on Lil Wayne. Like, you don't even know he's from Louisiana.
I know. I'm sorry.
Louisiana,
my family's from Louisiana.
Dang, that's crazy. Like,
is that why they call him Lil Weezy? Because Louisiana?
They call him Lil Weezy because it's Lil Wayne.
That's what I thought, but you just said.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense. See, that's why I love her. She just...
I was like, that actually
Louisiana.
Louisiana. Wow, okay, that's my bad. Okay, that's my bad, because that makes sense.
That's not why. All right. Anyway, he has the accolades.
For sure.
He has the hits, and he's certified hip hop legend. The moment I saw Kendrick was announced, I was like, oh, he's probably gonna bring out Lil Wayne. He's gonna bring out Juvenile. Like, they're gonna have like a little New Orleans, because people always bring out like artists. Mm-hmm. But I guess like people were just focusing on him being a headliner.
He's not super big right now, is he?
I wouldn't say he's not.
Wait, Kendrick?
No.
Lil Wayne. Oh.
Kendrick's
Isn't
big
he
right
like
now.
puffy right now? Like, maybe he's not stage ready.
And his hair. Oh, I'm sorry.
He hasn't been performing well like in the past, but I know this year he's taken like an onus on himself to like perform better. To know his lyrics and all that shit.
To just give him the Super Bowl and he just trying to learn his own lyrics, like, no. Kendrick knows his lyrics.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But also, if it had gotten announced that it was Lil Wayne, I don't think anyone would have had the issue. No one would have been like, oh, it should have been Kendrick.
I think they would have.
Right.
I think they would have. Like, what? He don't even know his own lyrics.
I think
they wouldn't have even thought like, oh, put Kendrick instead of Lil Wayne. I think because it's people already had like, oh, New Orleans. When you think of New Orleans, you might think of
like
Wayne.
It high key makes a lot of sense. But I do think Kendrick is a better choice. Like, Kendrick's gonna put on the fucking show.
Better choice. I mean, right now, if Kendrick were to perform in a Super Bowl anywhere within the next 3 years, it wouldn't hit the same. This song would not hit the same.
Yeah,
it's fresh.
Literally, they're singing in elementary schools. Like, put Kendrick on a mat.
Facts.
Put him up there.
And you know the HBCUs are down the South, so he's for sure gonna bring out some horns, some band arrangements. Like, it's gonna go crazy.
Like, it makes sense right now. Right now, Lil Wayne just give it till next year. At least, like, relax.
See, that's the thing though, because next year I think is in NorCal, and then the year after that it's in LA. So people were all like, just switch it. But like you said, in 2 years, if he like plays Not Like Us, it's gonna be like, why you so?
Yeah, like, okay, this song was 3 years ago. Like, that.
All right.
It's a great money move. Like, it's all business wise. That's what people just taking it too personal, and that's why the internet is just not my favorite place, because everybody's too sensitive. It's like when there's money involved, you gotta do what's gonna get the most views, what's gonna get the most money in. Everybody chill.
It's true.
So this moves on to the next real or weird.
Why you being weird to me?
Y'all both Nicki fans.
Absolute.
So I kind of already know where this conversation is gonna go, but one of the major like voices for Lil Wayne should have been like the headliner over Kendrick Lamar was Nicki Minaj, and she had some choice words for Kendrick, or not for Kendrick, but for Jay-Z, because Jay-Z technically is the person who chooses. So I'm just gonna read out her tweets. I know you didn't see any of it.
I didn't see.
Okay. So Nicki says of Jay-Z, got everything in the world, still spiteful and evil, disgusting. Be happy, I beg. Does Nicki got Nigerian? All right, never mind. She for sure do. All right, go be.
She's Trinidadian.
I was gonna say
Just
the
by the way.
Caribbean or something, right?
The beg. All right.
I don't know.
Oh damn, I lost it. All right. Got everything in the world, still spiteful and evil, disgusting. Be happy, I beg. Go be fucking happy, nigga. In rap business and women business, when you got the politicians and the police, you good though. Plus that ugly Laffy Taffy alien. I don't know what that means. And then she says, denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego, your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punching Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, the GOAT. Nola, what's good? Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out a white man. Shit sad. House nigger things. But it's good for them.
She did the hard R. My girl said that. Oh, wow.
No loyalty? Well,
Onika.
them niggas will keep sunning you. LMFAO, good ass Fidel.
It's the way you reading it, too. You gonna be saying in her voice? Nola, what's good?
Yeah. Look, you got this one.
No, I don't want to read it.
Because I can't do Nicki's voice, so I will not. God forbid, if Wayne was to leave this earth right now, the culture would be in mourning. That's why so many people keep saying to give our legends their flowers while they are still around to smell them, sitting around all day playing games with people's life and legacy. God ain't sleep.
Anybody could die tomorrow, Nicki.
So, Nicki Minaj. Well, there is one more. All right. God will punish you. Mark my words. The man that has not only pushed his pen the hardest, but gave the game more than one hip-hop icon as well on his watch. Represent the rap game? The best rapper don't represent the rap game well enough for you? Black people. Wow. If this don't hurt your heart to read, it will one day. Look at how our legends keep being treated. After they giving so much to us. Who are you? You God? Is that how she says it? You God?
You got?
You God? Judgmental swine. Delete. LOL, you will regret. It's so hard to read this tweet. I'm not gonna lie. LOL, you will regret tweeting this. Life is funny that way. Don't you dare turn your nose up at Lil Wayne. You dick munching bozo.
I didn't know that he didn't like them.
She's hilarious.
And then she also said one nigga took a knee, the other nigga took the bag. He gonna get you niggers in line every fucking time.
She said the hard R again.
Yep.
Nicki.
These sound like
This is crazy. This is her PR.
It's
a little bit of her. No, it's definitely her, but it's a little bit of like.
She did not have a PR agent come in and type those tweets.
Hard R is crazy, Nick.
Real or weird? Did Nicki Minaj go too far in her statements over it? Do you think her statements were real or weird?
I think it's Twitter. I think it's real. It's whatever. You say whatever you want on Twitter. Okay.
I think that was a little weird, a little strange.
Okay.
Sorry.
A little bit strange to me. But I don't know the history of Nicki and Jay-Z and
the thing about Hov and Wayne, like they're cool. Like when Wayne was having his label disputes with Birdman, because Birdman stole money from Lil Wayne. First off, Jay-Z paid like the balance of whatever he owed, like tax wise and shit like that, to get him out of legal trouble. They
for
were
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, and they were just together at whatever Rock Nation event was happening like 2 weeks ago. So it's like, I feel like Nicki was more mad that her opportunity to come out, because the Lil Wayne's performing,
She gonna be there.
right? I feel like she was more mad at her opportunity.
That makes sense. And I think it comes into play because Nicki has just a lot of like BET Awards. She's banned from the BET Awards. Like they don't fuck with her.
She's
MTV,
banned?
yeah, like they don't. BET will not put Nicki on the stage.
Why?
She talks about it all the time, just how like major companies just be trying to blackball her. So she just feels probably like if she's taking it personal because Wayne put her on, and it's just like Wayne is not gonna be on the Super Bowl thing. So she just kind of feel like, dang, like you gonna blackball me, you gonna blackball him, and it's just like they put in so much work into the rap game. It's just like, why not honor them? But it's all business when it come down to it. I think she just being sensitive. She probably on a period.
No.
I can't. All right.
Nicki can't do no wrong. It's Twitter. Say what you want to say.
Listen.
Forget it. She not gonna
she
change
probably
nothing.
is a
Everybody
bit
acting
hurt.
like that's just gonna change Jay-Z's mind. It's not.
It does sound like it struck a nerve in her personally.
Yeah, for
where
sure.
she
I
feels-
feel like a lot of things strike nerves with Nicki.
Yeah.
But
That's pretty true.
I'm gonna be as nice about
She's
this
talented.
question as possible, because I know y'all love Nicki. Is she a crackhead? She be doing drugs?
She used to, just like every other rapper.
I feel like she on something, because I feel like every like couple months she spazzes out about something she shouldn't be spazzing out about.
Honestly,
I don't think so.
I thought what you read sounded like drugs, but I just didn't want to say it because I just want to respect Nicki. It did sound a little druggy, a little bit,
A little druggy?
but sometimes I'll think, oh, she's just a little crazy, which is like I can get down with a little crazy, like that's fine. But sometimes you can't tell if someone's just a little crazy or if someone's on drugs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. She come off as unhinged.
She
I'm
is
not
a bit.
gonna
She
lie.
definitely is.
She is unhinged for sure, but I don't know if it's because she's crazy or because she's on drugs.
I think because she's on tour, so she's just feeling this high right now. But I don't think it's drugs.
Yeah, if I had to choose between drugs or crazy, I'd say she's just crazy.
I say she's just crazy.
Yeah.
I think Nicki is a savage like me, and I think how y'all say, but listen, how y'all say like I just be in my corner, but when you talk to me, I got a lot to say. That's how I be feeling. Cause if I say what's on my mind, I'm telling you, like it would be crazy. Y'all would be sitting here looking at me side eye like.
No, I wouldn't. I would be happy to hear it.
You would be like, oh my God, like the way your mind thinks is so crazy. Like the way your mind works.
Shout out to all the Sagittarius out there.
Okay, clap for us.
This might be the first time I had another Sag on here. Usually it's just me boxing with myself.
You're Sag?
Why
pointing
you-
at you both.
What? She stay forgetting. It's like every year. It's like,
Oh
you're
my
Sag too.
God.
It's just like,
That's why you got a podcast, so you could talk your shit safely. Relax.
safely.
Let Nicki do her thing on X. Whatever.
All right. In case y'all didn't know, this is a music podcast. So let's talk some music. Our first introduction to Atlanta native Latto was on Jermaine Dupri's show, The Rap Game, back in 2016. Becoming the series' first winner, Latto ultimately decided not to take the winning prize, which was a deal offer from So Def, and instead bet on herself. 8 years later, not only is she Grammy nominated, but she is widely regarded as one of the top female rappers in the game today.
8 years, damn.
8 years. With her third album, she shows off her versatility, not only using different flows like the now famous Atlanta triplet, Hov's renowned soliloquies, or Drake's melodic harmonies, but also creating R&B collaborations on the Deep 22 song album. She discusses her Atlanta upbringing, her love life, and her come up, all while carving out her ever-growing legacy. This is Latto's Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
It's that real life shit, nigga.
And I'm feeling something new, I can't explain it. I'm racing, and it only beats for you, I can't resist. Oh, look what you this one for my bed. Yeah, this one for my. Yeah, this one for Big Daddy. He be keeping me happy. He know how to relax me. Falling for you like taxi. I feel safe being nasty. Bet you don't gotta ask me. Got me acting a fool for it. Get it wet like a pool for it. He spent all of his time. I spend all of his time. He know how to control me. But don't ever control me. Cause he know me. It's all about you, whatever I do. I can be a player, but it's not my truth. You need me.
Alright, how'd y'all feel when you first listened to this album?
I didn't like it at first.
Why didn't you like it?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never been a huge Latto fan.
Is there a specific reason?
I don't know. I just never really, none of her music ever really stuck or made me want to dance or made me want to.
You just never connected.
Yeah, I just never really connected with any of her lyrics. And even now, a lot of her lyrics, I'm like, wow, like we live such different lives. But yeah, I just wasn't really ever a huge Latto fan. But I listened to it again, the album, and
okay.
I definitely liked it better the second time, which I say that all the time with a lot of these albums I listen to.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes albums gotta grow on you.
Yeah. You know? So I definitely thought it was better after the second listen. But even then, I'm like, I don't know. She just hasn't been my favorite. She's
what about you, Maiyah?
I think due to social media, after, because you hear the songs before you actually hear the songs.
Yeah.
I was kind of like not feeling it, but after I listened to her album, I think she did great. I think her album is great. I used to watch the Rap Game, and I think she came a long way. Like, her music is good, but like Imani said, I don't really feel like I would personally play it. Like, I just don't feel like I could relate to what she's saying. Like, how she's singing on the beat right now is cool, but when she start rapping, that's not me. That's not something I would listen to.
Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah, I liked it when I first listened to it, but also, like, as somebody who's not a woman, I'm not looking for like something to connect with, because I know I'm not gonna connect with most shit that she's talking about. So I'm just looking for something that sounds good. I think she sounds good, and I feel like she rapped pretty well on this project. But yeah. Let's go into best songs. Maiyah, what was your favorite song on this album?
My favorite song on the album was Brokey.
Brokey. Before we talk about it,
I talk a lot of shit.
Let's listen a little bit.
It's that real life shit, nigga.
When a real one holds you down, babe, you supposed to drown. You ain't never fuck with no boss bitch, I turned you out. You won't catch me in no shark boots, I burnt them out. Bitch, you gotta wait till their birthday to go out.
Yeah, I got my twin with me, you know what the fuck we doing. 20 black Suburbans, wherever the fuck we go, bitch. 2 lambs, 4 Billy trucks, and 20 Hellcats. Get on with a real nigga now.
When a real one holds you down, babe, you supposed to drown. You ain't never fuck with no boss bitch, I turned you out. You won't catch me in no shark boots, I burnt them out. Bitch, you gotta wait till their birthday to go out of town. Brokey, yeah, I talk a lot of shit. He like who you think he is.
Why was this your favorite song on the album?
Because this is like how I would think. This is how I would think. This is how I would talk. Like, I could relate to this.
You be calling hoes broke?
I don't be calling nobody broke.
Okay. Yeah, I was
the whole premise of the song.
But I be telling you ain't never fuck with no boss bitch. I take you out. Yeah.
Alright, Imani. What was your favorite song on the album?
Shout out to me.
Okay.
Okay, I like that one.
Game, I always had desire to try myself. Things wasn't perfect at home, but I could still lie to myself. Smile in my mama's face and then I go cry to myself. Other than talking to Brooke, I used to just hide how I felt. Knew I was destined to be somebody with diamonds and wealth. Not one of these bitches that they signing and slide on the shelf. If nobody wanna hear Alyssa, I'm signing myself. Talking in positive affirmations, reminding myself. Niggas got agendas with me, act like they dying to help. I ain't fucking no one for a feature, go find someone else. I know I'm sexy as hell and I ain't denying it sells. Stand in the mirror naked sometimes and admire myself. Keep the G-Wagon, fuck
I'm actually shocked that this is your favorite song.
relate.
So you say you. Hey, Maiyah, funny, bro. Why was this your favorite song on the album?
I don't know. I just feel like I don't give myself enough credit sometimes. So shout out to me really made me want to be like, you know what? I have been through a lot of shit and like shit be happening and I still be showing up for myself and doing shit for me and like looking out for me even if, you know, things ain't perfect and things, you know. So I just thought that was cool.
The reason why I was shocked is because you usually go for like, oh, this one sounds good and I could dance to it and this is a good vibe.
I changed it just at the last minute. It originally was the one she did with Cardi B, where that's real mainstream, everybody know it.
Oh, Put on the Floor Again?
Yeah, that was what it was.
That's on the album?
It's on the
disc too.
Okay.
Yeah, so, is it only this one that we were supposed to do?
It don't matter.
Okay, so yeah, it really was that one, but I was like, let me try to think of something that I actually heard the lyrics and I thought, I actually like that, and so I chose that one this time.
Yeah, if I were to choose like an actual like best song, it's the one with Cardi B, Put on the Floor Again.
Yeah.
I do like that song,
But-
and I love the video.
It's so good.
It's like over a year old, so I was just like, let me like choose something else.
Me too.
I ended up going with the Ear Candy featuring Coco Jones, just cause Coco.
Really? As your
Really?
favorite?
As your favorite. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
y'all judging me? Y'all judging me? I feel like Coco killed the hook on that one.
Really?
She did,
I really-
but that's
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, the hook.
As far as judging Latto as an album, that's your favorite song? That's not Coco's song, that's Latto's song.
It is Latto's song, but Latto asked Coco to be on the song, and it's on the album.
Interesting.
But before
Is that Coco singing that chorus?
well, let's listen real quick,
It don't sound right to me.
and then talk about it later.
Say it's like you read my mind. I love the way you lead the way. I'm going for the ride. Hold me down and buckle me up. Come put this shit in drive. Love how he be lifting me up in any situation. Good sex, inspiration. You got all my concentration. While you talking, I could taste it. Speaking all my favorite flavors. Help me fix my attitude. Now I'm working on my patience. They don't get no conversation. Happy with my situation. He told me keep it down. You know I like it loud.
I feel like as a song, this is a great like just formula driven song. Like you got the LS hook with Coco. The bars is good. I feel like the bars are relatable from either side. You know, she's speaking from the female point of view, but as a nigga, you can be like, yeah, that's what I be doing.
I think you got a crush on Coco.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm not gonna deny that. What you thought I was gonna? Hell no, I'm not gonna run from that.
That was off the dome. I didn't even know.
I'll climb a tree.
Okay.
Let's be real.
How tall is Coco?
Taller than me, but it don't matter. It don't matter. We'll figure something out. But why don't you like this song?
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said
You
it
just
wouldn't be a
shocked.
favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can't just talk about the good songs. We gotta talk about the bad songs too. So, what song would you delete from this album to make it better? Maiyah.
I would delete Shrimp and Grits. And no shade to Young Nudie. I love Young Nudie for sure. But I just think Latto, she get on the song talking about drinking her piss, and that's my favorite breakfast meal. I can't.
Yeah.
Yo, take that somewhere else.
I agree.
I don't want to play that. I don't want to listen to that.
You also Shrimp and Grits?
No, I would have, but I chose because that was on there. But once you get past that line, I was like, okay, it's not the worst song, but that opening was really like vulgar and like oof. But I chose Prized Possession.
Prized Possession
Really?
was
With
my
Tizo?
second. With Tizo was
Y'all don't-
terrible.
What?
It's not good.
Y'all
Absolutely,
didn't like
it just
Tizo?
was not good. They did not match at all.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
it
vibe
was-
definitely changed when it felt like a Tizo song with like Latto on it, to be honest.
It was silly. It was just not good to me.
She said silly.
I just
crazy.
didn't like it.
All right, mine was Big Mama.
Oh really?
I'm not calling no girl Big Mama. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why not?
Maybe my grandma.
Oh, my mama. I'm not. Yeah, don't call me no big mama.
Yeah. Nah.
I feel you, EJ.
It's cool though. Like if you want, hype yourself up, Latto. But I'm not calling you big mama. I say it jokingly, just in case anyone in the group chat that I might be in be like, "Oh, you calling Latto big mama?" It was as a joke. But let's go on ratings. Out of 10.
I gave it a 6.8.
6.8.
I give it a 7.
7. I gave it an 8.1. I'm normally a little higher than other people though.
You are.
Out of 3, 7.3. Shout out to Latto. Solid project.
Good C+.
I do like it more when she just like raps. I feel like she be barring niggas up.
You think so?
Yes. She had like this one bar where it's all like,
She has bars.
damn. I can't even quote it. It was an AI bar and about practicing. And I was just like, she be coming with sports bars too. That's
She
why
do.
I'm like, okay, like
Oh yeah.
that should be
Her
him.
bars are good. Her bars are good.
But like you said, like I always say, I just be wanting to dance and stuff, and sometimes I just feel like she talking too much. Like
Yeah.
shut up, girl.
I'm interested to see how y'all feel about this next album, man.
I liked it.
Well,
She said I like this. Let's get into it.
all right, yeah, let's talk about it. So Latto wasn't the only one who dropped some music. Also, we gotta talk about Nxworries. So our first introduction to the producer-singer duo was all the way back in 2015 when they dropped the single Suede, followed by the album Yes Lord in 2016. Since then, both Anderson .Paak and Knowledge have diverged two different paths of success. While Anderson .Paak has skyrocketed into a household name, Knowledge has become a Grammy Award-winning producer through his work on Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly. Now the duo is back together in completely different places in their lives from which we first were introduced to them. Jaded by the ires of success and stardom that has been brought to them, the soul in their collaborations remain. This is Nxworries. Why, Lord?
It's that real life shit, nigga.
She wanna know where I've been and who I see. She wanna know where I'm going and killing me. She say I'm so terrible, but is it me? I love her from head to toe and in between. I know we do a lot of back and forth. I know we do a lot of fast and slow. You know I'm gon' contradict myself. I know you gon' ride it like a pro. I know you got a lot of faith in me. I know you put a lot of things on hold. I hope you got a policy. I know you got a lock on the whole thing.
All right. Imani, I know you said you liked it, but how'd you feel about it when you first listened?
I didn't think much of it when I first listened to it. I was just listening to it just to listen to it because we had to for the show. But once I listened to it again, I was like, oh, I actually really like these. Like, they're very vibey. And I don't necessarily want to dance, but it makes me feel, I don't know. I could just feel the music. It just feels good. That's the best way to describe it. It just feels good.
For sure.
And it reminds me of the oldies that my dad used to play. The favorite song that I picked, it reminds me so much. My dad used to play oldies like the Temptations and all.
I have a feeling what your favorite song is,
Yeah.
but we'll get to that in a little bit. What about you, Maiyah? How'd you feel when you first listened to this?
I actually never even heard of this artist before, but so I'm actually happy that you put me on to him.
You know Anderson .Paak though.
No, I don't.
What?
I just discovered him within the last year or two though, but I know who it is.
All right, just
I met him on the set of Grownish.
Interesting.
crazy.
Yeah.
all right, keep going.
But I think, yeah, like the album was definitely like, I listened to it on the way up here. I loved it. Like it was very much, it just put me in a good mood. Like it was definitely giving intro a black movie. Like, yeah, I fuck with it.
Very vibey.
For sure.
I'm shocked you never heard of Anderson .Paak. If you like this, you would love like his actual album, like his solo albums.
Okay. Send it to me.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna send you his shit. But I fuck with Anderson .Paak. But let's get into best songs. So Imani, what was your favorite song?
My favorite
On this
song
album.
on this album is From Here.
Let's listen.
It's that real life shit, nigga.
When they turn the lights low in the club and it's just a silhouette, and I don't know why I haven't left. Oh, everybody's got
This was the song I thought you were referencing, only because the sample was like so obvious and it's like looped and shit. It's just like, all right.
It's
Or
so
why
good.
this song?
So it's sampled. That's the actual like Temptations in the background that I'm hearing. It's not them singing.
I'm pretty sure.
This shit is hard.
I love
Like,
it.
what? This is, yeah.
I love it, but it sounds so much like, I don't know if it's the Temptations or the Stylistics or the Dramatics or any of those Delphonics, whoever my dad used to play all the time when we were a kid. It just sounds like that sound. So I don't know if they sampled it directly or if they made something to sound like them, but I love it. It sounds so good.
I don't know who it's sampling,
I could find out.
Okay.
but I could tell they're using a sample, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is it. I feel like it's just a good like. I'm gonna pour some wine in my cup. I'm gonna chill. Like this is just some like grown nigga shit. I don't know how else to explain it. Like it's just
It's giving Sunday cleaning.
It's
like,
so
you know,
nice.
it's like giving like what y'all know about this. What y'all know about
Yeah.
this? And you
It
turn
just
out real
feels
quick.
good. That note
For
they
sure.
hit, it just pulls you. Like it lifts you up. That note.
Yes.
It's so nice. I love it.
Shout out to October London.
Out.
All right.
Wait. October London. That's who's singing?
I'm pretty sure the background vocals, like the high pitch shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't one of them like on these like shows that like he won? He did a song with Janae Aiko. What was that show?
Oh, you talking about D Smoke?
Yes,
From the
that's
rap
not
game.
him.
No.
Okay.
D Smoke sings, but he like if he's putting out music, he's gonna be a rapper. That's Sir's brother, by the way.
It's whose brother?
Sir, you know Sir.
I know, sir. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
All
I don't know
right.
what he
She knows
looked
Sir,
like.
sure.
I don't know his song right off the top of my head, but I've heard Sir. I know he exists.
Maiyah.
Okay, what do you think was my favorite song?
If I had to guess, dang,
Come on, EJ, if you know
Is-
me.
I'm about to look. When I don't know the answer, I just prefer not to answer. So I'm not going to. Maybe 86 Centra, but
I did like that one. But no, I think my favorite song would be Keep Her.
that was my favorite song.
That was, I changed
promise
it
you.
from Keep Her to, wow, okay, yeah.
Look.
I changed it from Where Do I Go, but I'm like, I like Keep Her.
It's that real life shit, nigga.
You drove the knife through my pride. There's no more words to say, but goodbye. How you gon' compare me to this guy? He don't love you the way you don't look good in that Honda. Bitch, you supposed to be with me.
keep her your favorite song?
I just like the way he was just talking his shit. Like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, this shit's a good vibe. Thundercat, always a good feature when he's not like bullshitting around. This was also my favorite song, just because it's like, it's real. The money's not gonna keep anybody like around. They're only gonna like stay around if they actually like love you, care about you type shit. And I feel like him saying that, like given the position he's in, given like the places that he came from like literally not having money, like just being on the streets type shit, to now having like the tremendous success, and him realizing like, oh, all the shit that I had like strived for, thinking that this would like put me in the better position to like love somebody, obviously isn't like the end all be all, right? It takes more than that. And
Facts.
I think that's some real shit.
Yeah.
It just sounds good.
And it does sound good. And it does sound good. We can't just talk about the good songs though. Gotta talk about the bad too. Not necessarily bad, but things that could be better.
I didn't have one.
I hope you figure one out.
I mean, I have something, but it's not a real. It don't really count. It's just like a cop out.
Mine's low key a cop out too, but you know, like the songs to delete is like a situation where it's like, if you had to make the album better by making it one song shorter, what song would you take out? So Maiyah, what song are you taking out?
Thank You with Dave Chappelle.
The intro?
The
That's
intro.
a cop out.
Yeah.
That's a cop out.
I think it was just
It's not even a song.
Needed.
It's just Dave Chappelle talking.
It's not needed. Not on this vibe.
You didn't like the message?
No. I barely listened to it because I just was like,
That's why you didn't like the message.
This is gonna be my delete.
Dang, that's crazy. I feel like he did have a good message there, where he was just like, I could have been in this other person's shoes, who obviously is extremely less fortunate in comparison to me, if things didn't go my way. So at the end of the day, I gotta thank God, because I'm not there. But I feel it. Imani,
Even more.
even more.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what that sounds like. I'm not gonna lie.
And you wouldn't, because it's forgettable and it's the last song on the album and it's only like 30 seconds long and it's just an instrumental.
So y'all both did cop outs. That's crazy.
It was good. It
It would
good.
be better off without it.
Yeah, like that middle part, that chunky was good.
So I chose an actual song
Why?
Okay.
because that's how you supposed to do it. Fall through. I feel like
Which one is that?
I don't think there's any bad songs on this album.
That's what I was gonna say too. It was really hard to pick. That's
Like,
why I went with the
Exactly.
This is one of those albums you press play on like track one, you just let it play all the way through.
It was
Yeah.
so good.
It's good. Yeah.
So
and,
good.
and you tell people like, oh, you heard this? Especially if you're in my car, and be like, hey,
Yeah.
press and
I
play.
didn't know this was that old.
It's not that old. It's like a couple months.
Oh, I thought you said something about 2016. I was like, wait, what?
No, the first album together was in
okay.
2016.
I was so confused. I was like, it's that old?
Yeah.
Who are these guys? It's like more than
I
one
can't
person,
believe
or
you
it's
don't
one
know.
guy.
I understand you not knowing knowledge because he's a producer, but
Is it one guy or is more than
it's two.
Oh, okay.
So the main singer is Anderson .Paak, and he has like solo shit, and then he also, you know what he did with Bruno Mars, the keep the door open.
Yes.
That shit. That's Anderson .Paak.
Okay.
Keep the door open.
I don't remember.
I'ma leave the door open.
There you go.
Leave the door open.
Wait, y'all sound good, right? Wait. All right. Let me not hype him up too much. But yeah, that's Anderson .Paak.
Okay.
Ratings out of 10.
I thought it was a 9 out of 10.
Okay. Imani,
I gave it 8.6.
8.6. I gave it 8.5.
Oh, we beat you.
Yeah, it's been a while since someone like graded something higher than me. But that's 8.7 out of 3. So shout out to Anderson .Paak. Shout out to Knowledge. Shout out to Nxworries.
Shout out to you. Great song.
Great album. One of the
Great
best albums
album, for
of
sure.
the year.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Like I would definitely play it like
Facts. All right. I ain't got nothing else, really. So there's a state or the point of the podcast where we go into guest choice. Do you guys have any topics that you want to talk about?
I want to talk about marriage.
Marriage. Okay. We getting up there in age.
Absolutely. Literally.
Where were you at Erica's wedding? I thought I was gonna see you at Erica's wedding.
Do the crickets.
I ain't got that. I ain't got that.
No, love Erica down, but I was actually doing something that weekend, so I couldn't make it to her wedding.
All right. Marriage. What about marriage do you want to talk about?
I just want to talk about the fact that we are getting older, and I think marriage is something that needs to be normalized. I definitely want to get married. I definitely want that partnership, that union, to build that legacy. Like, I want that. Like, I don't want the baby first, and I don't want there to just be broken homes, and I don't want there to be me falling out of love. Like, I feel like if we're gonna have a kid, like, we need to be married, we need to be committed to each other, and we need to move forward. And I think that was just yes. And I love marriage, and shout out to my friend Lala who just got engaged. There's so many proposals on the TL. Like, I'm loving the era of just marriage. Eze too. Shout out to Eze.
Shout out to Ez. That was a big one. I was like, it's about time.
I'll be waiting for my invite.
You know what's crazy? But all right, not to sidetrack, but Eze came over. I want to say the week of their announcement, and usually I like ask them because they've been together for like a minute, and I just didn't. And we were talking about like weddings and shit, just like in general. And literally the very next day after he was sitting on my couch, they announced that they were engaged. I was just like, bro, you didn't tell me? Like, I don't even be on social media like that. I'm not gonna tell nobody. Like, that shit's crazy. But he,
maybe it was a secret.
He was all like, because I texted him. I was just like, yo, congrats, this and that. And then after he said that, I was just like, you were just here. And he was all like, oh, I thought you were gonna ask me because you always ask. And the one time you didn't ask, I was just like,
okay, but you don't ask, you never know.
Shout out to Ez, man.
Shout out to Eze. Shout out to and Camille. Congrats.
But you're right. You know, as we get older, I don't know if it's something natural. I feel like it goes person to person, like in regards to like what they want, in regards to like marriage and kids and things of that nature. But more often than not, most people do want to get married, but I think they do need to like find the right person. And I'm not sure if it's like the state of the world, the economy. Like, I feel like my parents were a lot further along in life in regards to like matrimony than I am, if that makes sense.
You think so?
What do you mean?
Like when they were 28, I'm pretty sure they were married, had my sister for sure, and then I might have been on the way. I'm not, shit, it might be 2-3 years till I'm thinking about like a kid, so.
Yeah, it was definitely different times back then.
I don't know. I feel like if I were in that, I don't know, if I were in that space, like, I'd be in that space. But because I'm not even dating anyone, like, it's hard to imagine that that's where I could theoretically be right now had I, like, met someone, fell in love, and got married and had kids. But because I just am not with anyone, and I can't, like, foresee it right here and right now, because it's like I don't even have anyone to put on the face of that. Except the one person I told you about who was just someone I met randomly.
Oh, the lawyer.
You put him?
No, that's what I'm saying. You
husband and you ain't say nothing to me.
Yeah,
no,
the lawyer,
literally.
you're scared to DM?
No, literally, that's what I do. Like, I'll meet someone who I think is cute or cool or whatever or nice, and then I just be like, oh, wow, like, what if this is the person, like, because I'm always thinking, like, who am I going to marry? Who am I, like, where is this going? Like, I can't just, there's no way I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, right? So I meet someone, I'm like, wow, what if this turned into some beautiful love story? I have a problem with fantasizing and just like daydreaming, like literally.
You romanticize.
Yes,
situations.
like I really, really do. It's really kind of sick because like I don't even mean to do it, and before I know it, like you said, someone I won't even speak to. I'm like, we could have been my husband, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Do you think that if you were with someone right now, you could foresee that?
Yeah, I feel like in theory, like that's something I want, and like something that like I hope to have. So, I don't know if sooner than later, but it is something I want. And if I were in a relationship, like I feel like, and we were like really, really like in love and like thinking about getting married, then that is where my head would be.
That's the thing. I think a lot of people don't think of it like that. Like a lot of people think of just relationships as like, this is my girl for the day, but this isn't like someone that I would want to marry.
Yeah. And because I'm not with anyone, I just think about my career and my life and like getting my money up and stuff. Because I'm like, eventually I'm gonna meet someone, and I'd like them to be on that, I don't know, a similar path as me.
I feel like I couldn't date anybody if I didn't like view them as somebody that I would like marry, especially at this time. Like I'm not about to waste my time.
Yeah, I feel that way.
I'm
too.
hella
like,
honest too. I
would date to marry. Like
I'll let you know what my intentions. Like, but that's a great topic to speak about, especially like nowadays. I do have a question in regards to that.
I have something to say too.
All right, hold on to it.
Yeah, I'm
don't
gonna
forget
try
it.
to. Okay.
Write it down on your notes app
I'm
while I ask
losing
this
it already.
question.
By the time I look, my phone will be gone.
What's the shortest amount of time you guys think is acceptable from knowing somebody to getting engaged to them?
The shortest amount of time?
Like, if you like really fell in love with somebody,
3 months.
you would get engaged in 3 months.
So after knowing them for 3 months, you want to be engaged within 3 months?
You
That's
met
what
them,
you're asking.
You met them in June,
I think that's the shortest amount of
got
time.
engaged in September.
I could imagine. I've heard of people doing it way sooner, and then they'll be like, "We've been in love since the day we met, and like we've been married for."
But is
20
that
years
ideal
now.
for you? Like,
Yeah.
you would be okay if he proposed 3 months in?
If I was feeling him the way he's feeling me, yeah. Yo, I'm
Okay, Rita,
a
let's get the ball
hopeless
rolling.
romantic. Like, and that's what I'd be thinking. I'd be like, what if I felt like, I'd be thinking I could meet someone today and we could fall head over heels in love with each other, and we could be engaged in a few months.
3
Like,
months is wild though. I feel like you don't
months is
even
I think
know
it's-
the other person 3 months in.
I know.
Absolutely.
Like,
but something
y'all
about
might not have even had like a fight yet, and
This-
you for sure gotta fight with them a little bit.
you don't got to.
100, you gotta know how they react to confrontation.
The same way.
What if he don't like your tears? He be like, she be crying too much.
If we've been together 3 months, he didn't see me cry. Because I cry. So you ain't going to go 3 months without seeing me cry.
Okay.
But yeah, I just think it's possible for sure. And I'm open to it, but we'd have to be super in love.
3 months is short. I'm
I'm
not gonna lie.
Didn't you just say
You
what's
said
the shortest?
amount of
Yeah,
time
yeah.
now.
You right.
The shortest I could think. I read that somewhere.
You might
And they
see
were
me
like,
5-6 times in 3 months. I'm not gonna lie.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're getting engaged after 3 months, we've been inseparable for 3 months. We're head over heels. We've spent like, it's like you're on Love Island where they say it's an expedited version of like dating because
It 100% is.
because you see someone every day. It's like we just can't get enough of each other to the point where we're like, I know I don't want to spend my life with anyone else, and I be thinking I'm gonna fall in love like that. I swear. So when I meet people and then they literally don't speak to me or something, I'm like, damn, like this really does not feed into my fantasy of us falling head over heels in love. But I
You're so funny.
also don't pull my weight in that.
If I'm seeing you every day, it's a problem. It's
No.
like, bro, you
If
ain't,
it's a problem,
you ain't
then
got
you're-
work.
If it's
If we're not married, we don't live together, and I'm seeing you every single day.
you just ain't never met nobody you love enough to see every day.
Exactly.
No, I've met people that I would be like, okay, yeah, I would
You
want
know what? I
to.
think that's a Sagittarius thing because I kind of want my space too. I don't want a man to be just all up under me and like let me miss you a little bit every
Yeah.
day.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with
Like,
that.
Yeah.
we could do like once a week, every other week, if it's just starting out.
Okay.
If I'm just like getting to know you, and then after that, we could like try and figure out like a better schedule. We're gonna talk every day. Like, you gonna hear from me. We're gonna have good conversation.
I don't know.
But
Marriage is a big commitment though. After 3 months, are you sure? Like this a yes
Shortest
or no?
I can imagine, it would have to be just a perfect like exactly the way I imagine it. Perfect
90
fantasy.
Day Fiance.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
but
that's
it would
what
have to be perfect. I wouldn't just marry someone in 3 months and just be like, oh, hope this works out. Like I would have no other thought in my head that, and he would too. Like we would be so sure.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like a fantasy. But you asked the shortest amount.
I did ask.
So I'm thinking.
Maiyah.
I think the shortest amount for me being who I am, it would have to be a year. After a year and you propose, all right, cool. At this point, I know you through every season. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm a year too. Like, I feel like that's a
great.
Yeah,
Anything before that, I would be scared. I probably would be like, no, but we'll talk about it later.
exactly.
That's more realistic a year.
Yeah.
I'd be
You
like,
done with
yes,
the
but
year?
we'll talk about it later, and then be in the room like, why would you embarrass me like that? Like,
Oh, so all right. Okay. Another question. All right, you hit your question first.
Oh, I think I was gonna say. Let's see. All I wrote was, I'm not dating because people. And I didn't even write the sentence out. But I think I was gonna say because people aren't dating to marry. And like I kind of want something serious, but I have unrealistic expectations and fantasies that live in my head, and no one ever lives up to them. So I literally just never date anyone because I'm like, you're not trying to be in love. You're just trying to like date and sleep together and like not even date. You're trying to sleep together. I'm like, where are the people that are like, I don't know, relationship minded? I just feel like I haven't met any in a while.
Same, girl. No one's there, and
Yeah.
I want that. I want that.
too.
My parents have been together for 26 years.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Shout out to 26 years.
And I'm just like, I see them every day, and I just see them how they're just so in love and how they just started from nothing and just built this. And I'm just like, I want that. Like, so when I see something that's not giving me that, I don't want that. Like, I want to be married.
So my question was gonna be, because you started talking about why would you embarrass me? So would y'all want like a public like engagement?
No.
Yes. I want extravaganza, like fireworks, hot air balloon, whatever you got to do.
Okay, so why do you want like a big show and why don't you? And then we can start with Maiyah and then go.
I think that would just show me that like how much you truly are like serious about it, how much you truly care for me, how much thought, like it's the thought that counts to me. But it's like if it's something big, it's just like
A lot of time and energy and effort.
it's a lot
goes
of
into
time.
those.
Exactly. Like I just know like, okay, you're for real. Like this is cool.
I agree with what you said, but I also want it to be like a more intimate, private, like profess your love and like tell me the story about. Like, I want it to be very, very intimate and like talk about things like, I don't know. I always imagine it just being so intimate and emotional that like we're both damn near on the verge of tears, like so in love. And I just don't want a bunch of people watching me do that because it's gonna affect the way I can take that in and like really like marinate in that love in that moment and that like him on his knee professing his love to me and saying he wants to spend the rest of his life with me and then opening the ring and then that's where in my head that's where all the time and energy and effort the beautiful ring. I imagine that it's big and beautiful and lovely, but we're also so madly in love. But a big giant ring, I'm like, and then I would love to just after we had that emotional moment, clear your eyes, whatever, you walk into it and it's just like a bunch of people, like your family. Then we could all party.
Okay, so you would want the moment itself to be private.
Yeah,
To be private,
okay. I
okay.
want something just us. Like this is us. This is our love. This is between us. We're gonna agree to get married right here because we love each other so much. And then now that we've done this, just us. This is us. Okay, our families can congratulate us and love on us because they already knew. Of course, I would say yes because we're so in love.
How y'all saying no?
I'm not. Ain't nobody proposing to me.
No. Like if you wanted, like if you knew it's a no, how would you say no?
I don't know. Someone I've been actually dating, and they propose to me, and I don't want to.
In that moment.
In that moment, and yours is private. So I would say yes, but then I'll tell them later on, like, look, tell your mama, tell your daddy, this is not.
Do you think that's the end of the relationship? Like, do you think you guys can still like continue on after that?
Potentially.
I think there's just always a time. Like, I think if that person is just not, if I feel like that person's not ready, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. Or if I'm not ready, and I feel like because I want it to be private, I would hope that he knows that it's private or that's what I want. And then we could just kind of talk about it because it's just us and like, you know, like that we could just talk about it. Like I don't know if this is whatever.
Like after 3 months, I'll probably be looking at him like.
Me at 3 months. I knew I said 3 months was the minimum, but I'm actually not ready for this.
I'm not ready.
I thought I could be, but you're just not him.
I feel like niggas should be asking before you ask. Like temperature check. Make sure it's a yes before you actually.
I know, and I also want it to be a huge surprise. Like, I don't want to know it's coming at all. And I'm always thinking 10 miles ahead. So I would love to get surprised because that would be amazing. Because I'm just always thinking ahead.
You can have a conversation about it and then not propose for like 4 months.
I'm still going to be thinking about it, though.
You might still be thinking about it. You're not going to know when it's going to happen.
I know, but
like, you're probably already thinking about it before then. You're probably like, oh, when's he gonna ask?
Sometimes I wish that it would just be something like so random, like I just turn around from washing the dish, like something that's so casual and small that I'm just so caught off guard and so shocked, but like I know that we're so deeply in love, and I know that we're gonna have a beautiful, nice wedding. Like, I don't want it to just be like, oh, let's go elope. Like, I do want a wedding, and
I'm not about to ask my girl.
I do want a ring
while she's washing dishes.
But I'm just saying something that would be.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
I feel
she turns around, it's just me on my knees. It's just like,
gloves on.
I know, but something about that makes me feel good because I would be so surprised and so like, I don't know.
I think for me, I mean, I want to be surprised, but I think I'm very much like, I would know. Like,
you would know.
I would know, and I'm always gonna be 10 steps ahead of him. So it's like, I would know my day is coming.
It's intuition. All right.
Yeah, I would know for sure.
But sometimes I see TikToks where like these guys they're always doing
it would have
stuff
to be when I'm washing dishes. That's
what I'm saying. I'm like, I want to be surprised, but I'm also like, I don't think I'll be surprised because if we are doing something, if anyone tells me to get my nails done, if anyone says I should wear something special or anything, I'm gonna start thinking like, I have a boyfriend who I love, and now you guys are telling me to get my nails done. Like,
right? We're
gonna get married.
See, that's when. All right, maybe I'm not at that stage. I'm not even dating nobody right now, but I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna have to run some play fakes. I'm gonna have to
you gotta like inch into it. Like tell her, go get your nails done. Make sure she's on a routine. Because if somebody be like, oh, go get your nails done on Saturday and go get your hair done, I'd be like,
okay, I'm gonna do it, but
what should I wear? Where we going?
Facts. I'm gonna have her getting her nails done like every other week for like.
But that's what I'm saying. It has to kind of be like that's like already her lifestyle in a way. Because I saw this thing where it was this guy who was proposing, but he had her friends do something where they were all getting ready to go to something else.
I've seen that. That was beautiful. That was like a girls' trip winery.
Yeah, and they were all getting ready to do something else, and she had no clue. She thought she was spending the day with her girls, and she thought he was out of town. So, like, I know she was really surprised. Mm-hmm. I don't even remember if I finished the video, but I just remember her friend talking about how she has no idea. And I was like, that's really cool that she has no idea. I think that's really cool.
Yes.
And if
that would be fire. That's why you gotta be friends with your girl's friend. Not really friends, but just...
Can't have no haters around you.
Yeah.
Comfortable enough to be able to, like, talk to them and be like, hey, yo, I'm doing this. What do you think?
I imagine my love, my truest love that I marry one day. He's out there. I don't know who or what he's doing or what.
He grilling.
Yeah, you just need to go talk to him.
I know. Oh my gosh. Okay, next time no. But I imagine that like we will have such a deep connection, and he could talk to my family. He could talk to my friends. I could like it. There will be a lot of opportunity to get something done without me because he has like the help of my loved ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didi and Kiki. Shout out to his friends.
They would be so happy. They want me to get married and have a baby like yesterday. Like.
No, my dad had a whole like family meeting. I have two sisters, and he was just like, I'm getting up there in age.
You need some grandbabies?
Yeah, because my little sister just graduated from college, so technically we're all like in our professional, ages now. And he's just like, I would like to see a grandchild before I go.
How old is he?
Not the PSA.
65, 66 maybe. So he getting up there, low key. But it's
that's like a nice grandparent age.
Yeah, and it's like I would love to have that for you, but I'm not about to.
My mom wants me to have a baby in her. I live with
just
her.
Anybody. It can't just be anybody. For me, I can't be anybody.
It can't.
I will say though, if I got a girl pregnant, I'm at a stage in my life where I'm not gonna be stressing about it. I would
say that now.
Like no, I'm pretty sure.
Motherfuckers be stressing.
I'm pretty sure. I would be like, what do you want to do? And she said, I'm going to keep it. I'll be like, all right. Well,
then boom, you on child support. Then boom, you out of you evicted. And boom.
You going to get put on child support.
I would never get put on child support.
They take your car.
Yes, you would.
I'm on good terms with anybody I mess with.
She don't give a fuck. She want to make sure that baby
you going to get put on child support for sure.
Don't.
But then you're going to be like, okay, I want my custody if I got to.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay away from Michelle.
So... You might as well just be together.
That part. Nah, if anybody tried to put me on child support, I would just file for full custody. Like
full?
Yeah, 100%. Why'd you try and put me on child support? Now
but that's taking a kid from her mom. The judge not gonna go for that.
Well, you trying to get my money.
Yeah, what in my situation?
Now y'all arguing in the courtroom.
If you really need child support that bad, yeah, that judge
she gonna put you on child support.
That judge gonna give me that baby.
Because she gonna want something that is consistent and set.
Exactly.
And you gonna be like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, and it probably will be something that you're
I'm gonna be prominent in the kid's life.
For sure, you think that's enough, but
great. You're supposed
you can still be prominent in his life on child support.
I'm gonna pay for everything. She's not gonna need child support because like the baby's all his
He don't
expenses is going to be like paid by me.
Bless your
So-
heart.
That's beautiful. If I want to see you get somebody pregnant, honestly, I would. I want more people to have babies.
You would never see me. If I had a kid, you would never see me.
I would come see you and a baby.
It would be me and my kid against the world type shit.
Oh,
If I had a kid
that.
out of wedlock, just all
Love
right.
that.
All right, we just gonna do this thing.
we
Oh,
gonna
My-
come here
yeah.
and it's gonna be you and the baby.
My slide to the park. Look for some single mothers.
Oh, the baby.
Push in the stroller. You gonna be the best wingman.
see,
You're
You gonna be the
happy.
best.
You trying to pick up new women after you just got one pregnant.
Because I know what
You
I
should
look
just
like
be with
as a
his
baby.
mama.
I know what I look like as a baby.
yeah, that's the thing with marriage. It's like, okay, y'all get these girls pregnant, da da da. Y'all baby mama, or baby daddy. Why don't you want to be with her? If you already started, y'all already started having a family. Like, what makes it to the point where it's like, because it's like I have men on my Instagram and I'm in their close friends and they just be like, 2 baby mamas in, and they're like, I would never have kids again, but they're looking for somebody. Why don't you go work it out with baby mama number 1 or baby mama number 2?
But if it's on accident, and let's say it was like somebody that you already knew that you would not work with in a relationship, she just happened to get pregnant. Like, are you going to put the kid through more trauma because they see?
I think that
like,
comes into you. Don't put that on no kid. That's you. You decided to do that. You decided to, you know what y'all
But
doing. Y'all had
if
9
they're
months to
not
figure it out.
compatible, them parents, the kid is gonna witness that.
It's gonna suffer. So make that decision. It's just like, it's so much that comes into the play to when before the baby is actually here, to where you decide, baby's here. I don't want to be with her. I don't fuck with her. You're not even gonna try. It's like, how is having a baby
And that
more
is
serious
messed
than
up.
marriage?
Yeah, that is messed up.
I don't get that.
That's a disadvantage to the kid because it's like you can at least try, but
At least try. Like, try your best until the kid is gone to college. But don't come try to be in this dating pool when your pool got piss in it and you got baby mamas and kids in it. But you trying to fuck with somebody who...
So you wouldn't date like a nigga who got a kid?
No. You're not going to go to your son's birthday party and I want to go out to eat.
There's food at the party. it's like
And then I got to look at your baby mama because
and
I'm
she
with
don't
you.
like you.
And she don't like me.
they gonna be grilling. Imani not gonna be talking to the nigga who's at the grill.
What I look like eating ice cream and cake when I could be eating steak and shrimp? I'm cool. You could keep that.
Would you date a nigga with a kid?
No, I don't want to. Unless
We don't have to.
I really don't want
We
to.
have that choice and we don't got to deal with that.
I'm not saying it's impossible that I could fall in love with someone who has a kid, but he would be a man of means. Like I'm not just falling in love with just anybody with no kid. Like this man
But
can
the
take
money
care.
won't keep her.
It won't keep me if we don't have a connection. That's what I'm saying. But I know if I am with someone deeply involved with a kid, it's because they have the means to like keep me happy as well as their child, I assume.
I couldn't. If it was today, there's no way I'm getting with somebody who has a kid. Like
Thank you. Let's be
like
honest.
an actual relationship.
Let's be honest.
An actual relationship. That's not what I'm striving for. You would have to be like hiding a kid. You're hiding a child, and then like 5 months later, like it's like,
This is
oh,
my
I also
child.
have this 5-year-old, and it's just like, oh fuck.
And the baby grown. Hell no.
It's like, oh damn.
The baby
Like,
grown.
like that nigga he need fruit
Oh, no.
snacks. He need fruit snacks. I feel like 5 actually would be a solid age because it's all like, okay, he low key can fend for himself.
No.
Yeah, just throw the TV on. Miss
Bro,
Rachel.
having a kid is like a
you
pet. You
gotta
gotta
teach them
take the kid
kids.
to school every day. You gotta play with it. You gotta,
You gotta
feed
feed
it.
it.
Everything.
You gotta stimulate its mind, read to it. You gotta do a lot.
It's gonna get bigger. It's gonna get bigger than you, and then it's gonna be like, you ain't my daddy.
How you know it's gonna get bigger than me?
It's gonna be like, you ain't my daddy.
I'm a big nigga.
Then what? And then kids talk too much.
They talk a lot.
How old is he when he's saying, or yeah, because if it's a girl, then I'm not even dealing with it. But
What?
if she gonna give me attitude, she gonna give me attitude. There's nothing I can do. like you just
I
got.
love that.
Like I got 2 sisters.
Let 'em have attitude.
I understand. It's just like, all right, like.
I love that.
But if it's a guy, it's like, all right, how old is he saying you ain't my daddy? Like, and in what situation?
And I feel like that's a
5 years
reflection
old.
of the mother.
Oh, 5 years old?
You ain't my daddy.
Nigga, go eat some fruit snacks, bro. Like,
I feel like that's a reflection of the parents as well. If the kid feels comfortable talking to you crazy, I'm gonna just be like, "Who are you
Right.
talking to?" Like,
Right.
this ain't gonna work.
if
That ain't gonna work.
if I had a kid and I was dating somebody who didn't have a kid, they could say whatever. I'm not gonna front. Like, if I'm not married to you, like, type shit, and we're just dating. And,
That's what I'm saying. Why are you dating if you're not trying to marry?
But we're not there yet. There's stages to it. So I'm saying if we're at the stage of dating and my little ass kid who's 5 years old says something out of pocket and you can't handle that, I'm gonna be like, bro, little kid. Like,
Why is he saying stuff like that?
Right, you handle that.
because he's my kid.
What is that
I be
notification
saying,
on the screen?
wait, y'all don't be tricking?
Tricking? No, we're talking
I
about
definitely do, and I over
my
trick.
husband.
But
I was gonna say, like, cause I wouldn't say I trick, cause once I'm with you, I'm with you. So if we're together, I don't really call it tricking. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna spend on you for sure.
for sure.
What is tricking? What are you talking about?
It's when you spend money or give gifts to, not to put your business out there, but that one situation we were talking about earlier, that person was tricking.
Oh, on her? On me? Or I was tricking?
The person that you never met
He was tricking? Or
was tricking.
I was tricking?
He was tricking.
He was tricking. Oh. Cool.
Not you didn't know. What you do?
Oh, nothing.
What he buy you?
A lot of stuff for
Really?
a long period of time. But now he's a ghost. Yeah. I never met him.
You had so many husbands, potential husbands,
Man.
and you talking about I'm not dating nobody.
But
like,
I'm honestly really bad at it. Like, because I live in my head. I don't really know how to be
So what happened with him? You just didn't like him?
the one who was tricking. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, he was crazy. No, I never met him in real life.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was so great. I know, it was so great. It was so great. Cut this out the cut it.
Oh, you
Cut
don't
the
want this?
cameras.
All right.
Dead ass.
I got you.
No, I'm just kidding.
Don't cut it.
It's that real life shit, nigga.
This is real life shit.
But,
No,
but
you
back
don't.
to the main question. Like, you said you would trick. You would trick. We're using this.
Well, trick, I think, as far as like, you know, like giving gifts
Yeah.
and doing special things.
Because gift
or nice
giving is like
things.
one of my like love languages, just in general.
I definitely do. I definitely, like, if I'm out and I see something for my man, I'm going to get it for him.
Yeah.
If I'm the type of girl, like, I do get taken care of, but sometimes I be wanting, like, contribute. Like, it could be the littlest thing is, like, putting a couple dollars for a tip. Like, I want to contribute. So I don't mind taking my man on a date. I don't mind, you know, if I know that he's doing that for me,
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to do that back for him.
I just have to feel
You
really
driving?
secure.
On the date.
They know I don't drive. I can't drive.
I don't want to drive.
I don't drive.
I can drive, but I just don't want to.
I can, but we gonna take forever to get there.
I should.
Oh yeah, it took my like 3 hours to get here. We don't live
Call
that
me
far.
Miss Daisy.
All right, y'all. Hot takes. Y'all got any hot takes?
What's the hot takes? I thought that was a hot take.
No, that was guest choice.
What's a hot take?
Hot take is anything you think would be normally controversial. There's a safe space to say it. And we can't really like push back on what you say unless you allow us to.
Let me see.
I do have a hot take, but I don't know if I should say it. I'm gonna say it. Hot take. Just because you tell your friend you love them is not obligated for your friend to reciprocate that. That's your choice. And I feel like if you expect something similar in return after telling them you love them, it's selfish. Because I feel like in this day and age, it's been pretty prevalent where it's all, oh yeah, tell people you love them, this and that. It's like most people don't even like mean that shit. It's just like another word to them, type shit.
Wait, you're saying that saying it to your friends doesn't mean anything?
No, I'm saying if you say it to your friend, you shouldn't feel like they should be saying it back. Like if you're saying it, then it should be okay. Like to just leave it at that. But you shouldn't have an issue with it if they don't say it back to you.
I can see that. I definitely have a friend who does say like I love you like she'll be on the phone and she's not like overly saying it when we talk, but like we'll be on FaceTime or phone and she'll be like, all right, bye, I love you. And I'll be like, okay, bye. She'll be like, I love you. And I'd be like, I love you too.
Yeah. Like, don't pressure me into saying, because.
But it's like she knows I have love for her, but me like trying to be sentimental is just like, okay, damn. Like, I didn't know you was expecting me to say it back.
The sad in you. I'm assuming it's because you're sad, because I'm the same.
She'd be like, bitch, I love you. I'd be like, oh my God.
I just have to, I don't know. I can't think of any friends that say that. Oh, technically I do. I have one that says it, and I do love her, and I just rush through it. Even though I love her, I don't like to say it. Like, I don't know, but she always says like, bye, I love you, and then I just be like, okay, bye, I love you too. Like shut up. Like, like I do love her, but I don't know.
Shut up.
Like, I just don't be wanting to say it. So yeah.
All right.
I think I had a controversial topic. Why is
Before
it that...
you say it, point at the camera and say hot take.
Hot take. Why is it that we would, when we get into disputes or disagreements with our friends, that we're quick to let a friend go than let our nigga go, or the guy that we're dealing with, or the girl that we're dealing with?
Is a disagreement with a friend because of your significant other?
No.
Or are you saying like, if this was like, if the shoe was on the other foot type of situation, you would have stayed with your significant other?
No. Like, they're definitely separate, but I'm just saying, like, me and my significant other, we, like, something goes wrong within a relationship. Like, we're, like, the significant other cheats. We can take him back. But it's like, if the best friend does something weird, it's like, for girls, we're like, fuck the friend. Like, we don't want to talk to her and, like, forget about it.
Simply put, I think the answer is we hold our friends to higher standards than we do.
Absolutely. And I agree.
I think that's just what it comes down to. Like, we just expect more, and like it, and I think it actually hurts more when it happens with a friend. Like when a friend betrays you or whatever, or like, I don't know if what the equivalent of cheat on you is, but you know, like does some weird shit or whatever.
Yes.
It just kind of hurts you in a way that you didn't realize like they had the power to hurt you. Whereas like in a relationship, you know, like if this fucks up, like I know how this feels because I've, you know, like we're just, it's almost like we're used to it and like desensitized to like relationship trauma being something that we can kind of get over. Whereas like friendship trauma, it's like, this just came fully out of left field and I was completely unprepared for the way this hurts me.
Yes, you get it. You get it. Because I just feel like for a friend, I feel like you know what you're doing. And I think whatever the problem was is unforgivable. I think when a guy or when a nigga does wrong, you know how it is. Like if a nigga cheats, they're buying you flowers and they're doing everything after the fact. A female, when we get into disputes with our friends, the friend will not admit that they're wrong. They will not take accountability. It's just like the friend will just say fuck it, and it's just like we know that that's unforgivable.
Do you think if they apologized, it would make a difference for you?
I think it would definitely make a difference. I think if they were trying to be the bigger person or just show that they cared, it would make a difference. But just saying like fuck it and knowing that you're wrong, it's like I could never forgive you for that.
I get that.
I think that's more of a issue within like women, like friend groups.
Maybe.
I'm not
because guys, I don't know why, like guys will get in arguments with each other, and you guys would. It's cool the next day.
They're not really.
We don't do that.
They're not really friends.
Oh, bitch, you piss me off.
Yeah, like I'm gonna need some space.
Wait, you saying we're not really friends, like the men, or are the women not really friends?
No, the men.
No, I think it's the women that aren't really friends.
No,
if you're so easy to let go of somebody like that quickly, maybe you're not actually. Maybe you actually don't care about the friendship.
I believe that.
With men, it's all like we understand, like, hey, like we care about this person, so one of us is going to be the bigger person in whatever disagreement that we have. Like it's like, all right, whatever. Like we could just dead this tomorrow. And the only reason I say that is because I've seen, like, I have a lot of like female friends too, and I've seen like the differences that people that like my male friends have disagreements with me about versus like my female friends. And y'all be taking it like somewhere else for no reason. I'm like,
it be there.
And I'm like, yo, it ain't that big a deal. We friends, right? and they'll be like, well, I don't know. Are we in one?
Right. Like,
I was
you ain't
just
said nothing in 48 hours.
I was just waiting for you to
like-
take a breath to say, or is it that we're not really friends, or is it that we shouldn't be friends if you could do something like that where I should have to forgive you? You know what I mean? Like, you've done something, and it's like, now it's on me. Are we really friends if I forgive that shit? But why would you go and do that shit?
Exactly. Like, you know what you're doing. That's why it makes it so
Sometimes
unforgivable.
they don't know what they're doing.
They know. As women, we know. We calculate every single move.
Know. Y'all think you know.
No.
And then-
when you're
and then
doing it to a friend, you know what you're
And then
doing.
if you say you didn't know, it's like, how could you be so careless and so insensitive? And like, how could you? You know what I mean? Like,
Because people are people and people
No.
make mistakes.
But no, I think it's because,
just-
like you said, that we were never friends to begin with.
and that's what it really does have to come back to, because it's like, if you could do this, I really do need to take a step back, because I cannot be as deep in it as I was when you would do something like that, and that rocked me to my core, what you just did, and you're thinking, oh, I didn't think, oh, I'm the type of person you got to think about those things, and maybe we just aren't as close as I thought we were. You know, like, maybe you're right, and maybe it takes those situations to realize, like, oh, maybe we actually aren't what I thought.
Aren't friends.
Yeah,
Like,
this
I
isn't
could-
what I thought it was.
For sure.
It's something else.
Maybe it's all right. Also, I think women make fast friends.
We do. I make friends
Like,
everywhere I go.
and I think that might be. I think that might be part of the issue. Like, maybe the entryway to your friendship is a little like too easy to get.
Men
through.
don't do that.
Nah, it takes a long time for you, like a guy, to actually become like friends with like another
Makes
guy.
sense.
Like we'll be nodding our head at a motherfucker for every day for like 3 months, and it's like, what's your name, bro?
That's nice. I feel like
And we still not friends, and that's
I'm
just
like that now.
And it takes a long
I'm
time
like,
for
I
it
don't
to
make
be
them.
like, okay, like let's like.
Most of my friends I've had for so many years, so that's why when things happen, I just be like, what the heck? Like,
yeah. And it happens to the people that are the most closest to you. And it's just
yeah, and I just be like, wait, what? Like, I have to remove myself from this, because this is not at all what I thought it was. Like, I didn't see this coming at all. I wasn't at all prepared for this.
absolutely.
And like, going back to the relationship thing, it's like, when you're dating someone or when you're talking to someone, it's like, you kind of in the back of your head are like, I'm not going to let nobody play me. I got my guard up. I'm like ready for anything. So anything you do, I'm already like, fuck nigga. Like, I already, you know, like, I was already prepared for you to try to do some fuck shit. So I'm ready. But it's like a friend, you're just like, you're my best friend. Here I am. No armor, no nothing. And you stab me. Like, wait, what?
See,
Right.
I'm
Like,
the
I
opposite.
was prepping for the nigga to stab me.
I'm the opposite. I'm not gonna prep for like a woman to do me bad. Like, I'm gonna be caught off guard if she does me bad, because I'm putting my trust into somebody that I'm expecting to
'cause you're
spend
a man.
the rest of my life with.
Women are good to you, probably, because women are good.
I mean, if that's what you want to say,
Unless
I
you
would
act
say-
stupid, then they probably.
I would say I know more ain't shit women than I know ain't shit niggas.
Ooh.
But you know, if you guys
it
want to
back.
go.
Take it back.
I'm not gonna take it back, man. There's some women out there that go through life thinking that they can only continue to progress if they use people,
Right.
and like the more experience you are in life, you start peeping shit, like from the jump. It's like, all right, you're attempting to manipulate, and niggas don't really manipulate as often. I'm not saying there aren't manipulative niggas
But
out
in a
there.
friendship level, from a guy to guy's perspective, they don't manipulate you.
Yeah, because it's like,
Yeah.
why am I gonna manipulate this other man? Like,
Right.
that don't make no
right,
sense.
Right.
And then like, if you're friends with a woman, it's like,
She'll try to get as much out of it.
Yeah,
without giving,
it's like,
without
bro.
actually being interested in you.
well, it has nothing to do with interest if it's a friendship, right?
Right. But I'm like, I guess I'm thinking of something that's slightly different. Like if you are talking to someone, but you're like kind of leading them on to get things out of it.
That's not a friendship.
Exactly.
That's just someone
But
you
I feel
talking
like
to.
in situations like that, you could be like, oh, like we're friends, but then, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not really friends. You're just kind of like getting a lot out of this person who likes you. So I can see that as manipulative.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's straying off into something else.
Perspective is a funny thing, you know. Like the way my life has been, that's what I viewed. But the way that your life has been, maybe it's the other way around, right? So we all know different people. We all experience different things. So we could all be right.
Yeah.
People ain't shit. How about that? Any other hot takes?
That was a good one, Maiyah.
Thanks. Been needing to get that off my chest.
Is that
I felt it too. I have a lot to say about
get it. Like,
I really do.
huh? What is wrong with you bitches?
I really do get it. I really do. That's so funny.
no other hot takes?
No.
All right, let's go in and pass the ox. Maiyah, let's know the artist and song name.
The artist name that I am going to play next is my lovely and dearest cousin, Blair Perkins. The song name is called Exclusively Yours. Great song. Go stream the album.
Shout out to Blair.
Shout out to Blair. Is your cousin?
It's that real life shit, nigga.
If you really wanna see me, I'll pull up in your city. Turn my cell phone off. We don't need no interruptions. There'll be hardly no discussion. Ain't no talking, no. I'm on my way to the crib, yeah. This ain't no Netflix and chill, yeah. You said you're ready, but now you ain't ready. Let me know what is the deal. I'll do what you wanna do. Cause baby, tonight all the stars align. I just hit you on your line. Exclusively, my body's calling for you. Exclusively, exclusively. All the stars align. I just hit you on your line. Exclusively, my body's calling for you. Exclusively, exclusively. Talk a big game on your message. I ain't nothing like your exes. I can take you there. Conversation with our bodies. Girl, I ain't just anybody. I'm almost there. I'm on my way to the crib. Yeah. This ain't no Netflix and chill. Yeah. You said you're ready, but now you ain't ready. Let me know what is the deal. What you wanna do? Cause baby, tonight all the stars align. I just hit you on your line. Exclusively, my body's calling for you. Exclusively, tonight. All the stars align. I just hit you on your line. Exclusively, my body's calling for you. Exclusively, you won't be changing your mind. Here for the show, I'm right on time. Airplane mode, watching you shine, watching you glow, taking you down. So I'm at the door, and we gon' do what we do. Girl, be free, not stop till we through. You plus me, it's like that. Front to the back, and I can like that. Girl, like say thanks. I'm at the door. Stars align, I just hit you on your line. Exclusively yours. Exclusively, my body's calling for you. Exclusively, exclusively. All the stars align, just hit you on your line. The stars align in your mind.
That was Blair Perkins, Exclusively Yours. Album just came out. Go ahead and stream that.
Shout out to Blair. That shit was fire.
Shout out to Blair.
Imani, what is your song and the artist?
My song is Search and Rescue by Drake.
Yeah.
I just heard this song for the first time recently.
Swear.
Yes.
It's been out for like a while.
Yeah, no, I just heard it for the first time. Yes.
Rescue
It's so good.
me.
I literally just heard it for the first time like 6 days ago or 7. Literally.
I like this song.
Me too. Like, dang.
It's that real life shit, nigga.
I need someone to be patient with me. Someone to get money with, not take it from me. They don't even need to be as famous as me. I don't think I meet them at the place
about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but darling, mommy. I just wanna take you on a holiday, mommy. Say what's on your mind, I'ma call away, mommy. Come and rescue me. Whoa, take me out the club, whoa, take me out the trap, whoa, take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a come and rescue me. Take me out the club, take me out the trap, take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a rap.
I didn't come this far just to come this far and not be happy.
Okay.
Remember that.
You didn't come this far just to come this far.
Yep. I saw it on the internet.
I don't really know how to confess my love. Really seem like I wanna test my love for you who don't know how to express my love. That's why American Express my love for you. I need you, yeah, I really do. Tell me what to do.
Okay.
Tell me what to do.
Okay.
Tell me what to do. All I know is hit the mall to see what damage I could do.
Okay.
I give you the world, but there's other planets too. And I need someone to be patient with me. Someone to get money with, not take it from me. They don't even need to be as famous as me. I don't think I meet them at the places I be. But deep down I think about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but darling, mommy. I just wanna take you on a holiday, mommy. Say what's on your mind, I'ma call away, mommy. Come and rescue me. Whoa, take me out the club, whoa, take me out the trap, whoa, take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a come and rescue me. Take me out the club, take me out the trap, take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a rap. And I'm tryna hit the A, but don't hit me up in WID me, baby, nah. Send a boy a PIC to see me, baby, damn. Okay, now we talking, okay, now we talking, okay, now we talking. When we talk, you gotta listen, I don't wanna go missing, I wanna be consistent, not all positions, I put you in, I won't put you in that fucked up position, I need someone to be patient with me. Someone to get money with, not take it from me. They don't even need to be as famous as me. I don't think I meet them at the places I be. But deep down I think about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but darling, mommy. I just wanna take you on a holiday, mommy. Say what's on your mind, I'ma call away, mommy. Come and rescue me. Whoa, take me out the club, whoa, take me out the trap, whoa, take me off the market, take me off the map.
I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a come and rescue me. Y'all, that was Drake. Search and Rescue. Drake, Search and Rescue. Maybe you heard of him.
Shout out to Aubrey.
Maybe not.
Still alive and kicking somehow, some way.
Don't do that.
You know what's so funny?
Wait, he is.
When I heard that song, I immediately fell into a Drake rabbit hole and remembered how much I love Drake. Because I spent all summer just dancing to Kendrick, so I just forgot about Drake for a second. I was like, wait a minute, Drake is a GOAT. He didn't win the rap battle, but he's still Drake. I love Drake. Shout out to Drake. I love you.
My song, Cal Banks, Smino, and Buddy, Hop Out Your Feelings. Came out yesterday.
How about your feeling?
Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
It's that real life shit, nigga.
You already know what I'm saying. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, key shit player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest niggas alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Shit, look though. It's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie and the cockers know Johnny is the projects, know what I'm saying, Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little nigga, imagine if I had a boo. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul, cuz had me in the booth, booking no. First shit I ever wrote, shorty blood, had the whole block posted. Everybody tweaking off the vocals, anti-social, I'm posted. I'm like, ride, they can't cope, I don't know, could be anxiety. First line was about my nigga Sugar, you just heard that he died on the last Friday, I'm fucked up.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come, I want you to get high with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a killing. In the backyard chillin' with you, I want you to get high with me. Come slide with me.
I don't want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little freaky, little thick thing, keep a nigga bustin', got a fucking up a knee like she shot you with Adidas. Ever since a young nigga, I been the leader. Always sat down on the pledge of allegiance. Badass kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, fuck it, one day, motherfucker, gon' see it. Just took the kush out the zip out, watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the punk ass cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, fuck it, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any pussy, any weed, any plug on the power trip. Fuck a plug with the whole team, the power strip. No love to these niggas tryna politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how these nigga ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. Pussy with my vices, money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm hella straight.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come, I want you to get high with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a killing. In the backyard chillin' with you, I want you to get high with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't smoke, you said you don't smoke, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl, I'm hot on asteroid, plus I keep the 9 on me. Shit. Niggas putting fades on the beat, nigga, I ain't done.
All right, we had a solid episode. We talked about a lot. Talked about Shannon Sharp being wild. Talked about Kendrick. Talked about Nicki Minaj being unhinged. Talked about music. Talked about marriage. Talked about kids. But at the end of the day, we always kept it real. So you know I end the episode same time, same way, every time. Keep it real, all time, and all time. Keep it real.
Keep it real. Keep it 100. Always.
You're listening to
The Real Life Shit.
The Real Life Shit.
The Real Life Shit.
The Real Life Shit podcast.
Hey, this that real life shit, nigga.